Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mehcast, and oh, what a Mehtly crew we are. Yes, I am currently. Let me see here. Yes, I am live on Twitch. Trying
The
something
twitch,
new today.
the twitchiest
Hopefully.
of twitches.
Yes. So now instead of broadcasting on my channel on alternate days, I'm going to be broadcasting on the Twitch channel. Possibly. Who knows? If we get any traffic on here, that'll happen, and then I'll just upload it to the main
I
channel.
I I completely forgot what I named the file for my Paper Mario playthrough, which is Ben Hart Pratt.
Oh yeah.
Now that he actually likes the Mario movie, it's no longer a shit post. So yeah. All right. So last time. All right. So last time, and when we did this game, we he basically he basically ended up taking on a whole bunch of things. We ended up steamrolling through chapter 1, and now we're on chapter 2. And
Yeah, so the last time I played this, I gave up and decided to start playing XCOM again.
yeah, you could always just choose to stream another game.
You know what?
Oh,
I at least want to try. I am almost at the end of this thing. Also, I have no idea why the Sega logo is at the bottom of the screen like this. There's just part of the Sega logo down here where the taskbar is, or when I'm watching it over on my monitor.
you're playing Sonic 4.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And up here,
I thought you were.
Hmm?
I almost thought you were playing Kingdom Hearts, but no. Because
Kingdom
I was
Hearts...
actually going.
Kingdom Hearts isn't until next time.
Today is the RPG thing.
Oh, today is the RPG thing? Well, fuck it. And I'm gonna play Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Yeah, that's a bit more healthier. Or at this point in time, all things considered.
I don't want to play the special stages ever again. I have the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
I'm just having Bombat.
That.
I'm just having Bombat blow up the enemies.
Wait, this is RPG night, right?
It was RPG night, but I'm playing Sonic 4. I'm currently waiting for my copy of the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters to come in and for the Switch.
I asked because imagine
Sonic,
there's some
Sega,
jump.
you guys fucking suck, Sega.
Are you sure about that?
You suck, Sega. Yes. Because usually, in the original Sonic the Hedgehog, Eggman was able to be attacked at that point in time.
These
now
guys.
I'm down to one fucking ring.
But as I was saying,
and I need 50 to turn into Super Sonic.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
You dumb motherfuckers.
You play one RPG. Alex plays one RPG, and I somehow play Legacy of the Beast. But the problem is,
if I'm gonna be playing an RPG, I'm gonna be playing XCOM. I think.
And I would have to
Alex,
make a new account for Legacy of the Beast.
Hey, Alex, I got an interesting proposal.
Yes?
Oh, for you. I mean, if you want to try an RPG, just, what was I going to recommend?
Final Fantasy Sonic? Because I'm planning on playing those at some point in time.
No.
Yeah, I would need a whole new account for Legacy of the Beast, because on my account, I beat all the realms, I've been all the dungeons. Well, all the main dungeons. There's still some I've yet to fully beat, get the achievements.
Eggman,
But
you know what? I'd appreciate it, Robotnik, if you'd stop making all the... I can't... Okay, my controller disconnected itself for some reason.
Don't ask us how.
Don't ask me why. It
don't
don't
ask
need a
me
reason.
who.
It's got its
Sweet.
way. Its own way, yay, yay, yay.
It's got a gun.
Ah!
It's got a gun. It's got a gun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Leave me alone, Pokies. I'm not in the mood right now. There it is.
Should be
Anyway.
so, and I get a death.
All right. So the pulse stone was is essentially used to find the location of the dry ruins in this dry desert, or from that
It sounds so... It's so unnerving to see Robotnik making all those gestures with no sound coming out.
Huh. Were you expecting it to sound like the sound clips from Sonic Advance 3?
Just anything. Just like, haha!
You know, the funny thing is that
He's not gonna get away with this!
You know, that would
Anything.
be... Yeah, that would be like how Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, even after right, Sonic Riders and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity shamelessly recycled Dean Bristow's voice clips.
I'd appreciate even shamelessly recycling the voice clips. Because
Dean Bristow, it was fine in It was fine in the first Sonic
there would be a voice.
Because, you know, it was fine in the first Sonic Riders, since at the very least we had a and we could at least pay some level of tribute to the man. But after Oh, by the way, new enemy in this dungeon, exclusively to this dungeon, Poison Pokies.
Awesome.
Which, by the way, Poison Pokies are basically
Give me
like
more
regular
rings,
Pokies.
Robotnik. I'm here to steal your fucking rings, Robotnik. I don't care if they were your mother's. I need them to live. Awesome. More rings.
Crystal opening. Probably Bastion.
Supersonic Hedgehog faster than light can't outrun an egg-shaped human.
I was right. It was a Bastion.
I love Quake Hammer. Very useful badge. Oh, and this dungeon is also the area of the that's home to the Spike Shield badge.
You can't even... I don't think there are 50 rings in this stage. You'd have to get through it pretty much perfectly in order to get 50 rings, even if there are. Let's see, how many...
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up real quick. Number of rings in final stage of Sonic 4.
Okay. Legendary Soul.
If the player collects... Okay, that's not helpful, Sonic Wiki.
Probably, it's gonna be 2 4-stars, yeah.
Excuse me.
At least I got Phantom Eddie. Yay.
Okay, so
Sonic 4 Episode 2. No, I wanted Sonic 4 Episode 1.
I wanted to go easy on these guys, but they're not.
Stages. Give me stages.
Not close enough, Kev.
I know. Come on. Are you kidding me right now with this bullcrap? There we go.
Oop. Eight precious souls. Okay, probably gold idol. No, the ultimate sacrificial heart. Useful either way.
Sorry if I'm concentrating with the button mashing.
No, in Paper Mario's pretty understandable.
Well, I mean the first Paper Mario.
Again, understandable.
You know, some people theorize that if they retranslated in Super Mario RPG, they'd have it be they'd have the timed hit line be phrased as action commands. Alex, do you agree or disagree?
I don't know.
Because in Paper Mario, in Paper Mario and the other RPG games, it's action commands. Oh, and we got another new enemy in this dungeon. Buzzy Beetles, a mainstay in the Mario series. Unlike Koopa Troopas, they will flip over immediately. They will flip right back right over, or immediately after jumping on them. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you, Curse. That was actually very useful. You know, there was once a time where I thought you can switch between partners outside of battle. Oh, but then in this game, but then I realized, oh wait, that's stupid. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was too used to Thousand Year Doors mechanics.
Damn it.
Because as I played more of that game than I did this one. Then again, Thousand Year Door is the better game. I don't mind the backtracking, people. Just you know, just do it. Okay. Another Buzzy Beetle.
Plus, another thing about me doing a potential stream series of Legacy, who would even want to watch me play Legacy of the Beast?
I'm sure some people would.
I've never even until you talked about it, I had never even heard of the game. So I suppose it'd probably be interesting to watch.
You'd be surprised what some people would just decide to look up out of curiosity. Ooh, I can't get in here yet. I gotta wait till later.
I mean, it has an interesting story, beautiful character and level design, and a banger soundtrack. So,
yeah, that
Hell
sounds
yeah.
like that sounds like a recipe.
but here's the
for
thing: with the
potential.
soundtrack aspect, all Iron Maiden songs.
Oh, that's a recipe for getting copyright strikes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can turn the music off. I'm just saying about the game in general.
Oh, it'd be hilarious if they had an option to replace it with Super Nintendo remixes of Iron Maiden songs instead, you know, for streamers.
Yeah.
Like, I actually did post some Legacy of the Beast videos, and out of all the videos I've uploaded, me getting Trooper Eddie for the first time is my most viewed.
Oh, there's another new enemy in the field. I'm aiming to try to get tattle logs on each of the enemies in this game, which is, you know, something you got to do for Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Let's see, Swooper. Well, I gotta get Perry Carry out here. I, I didn't mean you.
Why does my phone keep buzzing?
Oh no, who did you swap for accidentally?
I accidentally swapped for Cooper.
Somebody's calling me
just
from
tapping on-
Louisiana about getting a quote for a shed. Thanks a lot, guys. I've told you repeatedly, this is the wrong fucking number. Nobody named Lillian owns this phone.
I've gotten people who asked me about how my dad's place in Meriden.
Yeah.
Some ridiculous calls I've gotten in the past. Like, I knew they were scam calls, but it was like about my wedding, my marriage, my car payments, my house payments.
Yeah.
It was not under my grandparents' name, no, under my name.
Yeah, it's just... I swear, I get more spam calls on this phone than I get real calls, you know?
Same here.
And some of the places where I get calls from are just ridiculous because I've gotten calls from Jamaica, from Canada, from Hawaii, from Japan. Even got one from Russia.
In
Yeah.
Soviet Russia, you call us. Had to.
And now I'm
temptation
thinking
was
to this
too
one bit from the
strong.
Soviet Womble video.
So, the runtime of the Little Mermaid remake has been revealed. Guess how long it is?
Longer than
Too
2
long.
hours. Longer than an hour and a half.
Yes!
How did I guess that? It's almost as if
It might be
almost
it
as
might
if
be
it-
like Disney is incredibly predictable,
Geese Howard,
as you keep
or-
saying.
no, Geese Howard just comes into them and then just Perry is their remakes. Predictable. I'm sorry, I can't not say that an iconic quote.
2 hours,
after watching,
15 minutes. The Little Mermaid does not need to be longer than it was. That was a
No.
fantastic movie.
Let me guess, they're gonna add more stupid jokes in there. Or
They're
add
just,
some.
you know, they're just gonna have like an hour of Will Smith improvising. Will Smith's not even in the movie. They're just gonna have him show up and improvise. Like Genie, they'll have to like CGI over him as the genie, you know.
Jesus,
Have to use some CG.
Or am I?
And now I
Why is
acquire
everything underwater by CG?
the super hammer. Which, by the way, now I can destroy stone. Oh no! Now I can destroy my stone blocks. So that's fun.
I hope this is the movie that finally kills the Disney remake. Because I've been telling people, well, and people didn't believe me, but I've been telling people, well, since like the Beauty and the Beast remake came out, since before the Lion King, saying that this is a mistake, you know? Like supporting these is a mistake. They're just taking the old scripts and filing the serial numbers off in some ways, and you know, trying to do the bare minimum to differentiate in others, you know? And sometimes that bare minimum of differentiation is... I'm sorry, the part of the screen is just hanging
Oh,
off
dear.
onto my other monitor for some reason. I don't know how.
Okay, so this is a new enemy, a recurring mini boss in this dungeon, the Stone Chomps. These guys
You
are
fucking
are
retard, Sonic.
these guys are hefty bastards. Jeez. And I'm ever so reminded that this game's timing is quite strict. Best way to deal with these, just use your hammer. Your super hammer, that is.
Gunner and assassin class only. I can do this.
So, Bud Light hired, notorious,
B.I.G.
no, I wish they'd heard Biggie Smalls. The Budweiser Corporation hired notorious trans promoter of random crap, Dylan Mulvaney, to promote their beer. And, a bunch of people got really defensive over that, because apparently they still drink Bud Light, even though Bud Light, that is, like, one of the worst beers on the face of the planet, other than like, Coors. And they're all just generally fucking garbage, those light beers. I know this because I had a summer job cleaning up beer cans around the, neighborhood pool, and had to deal with people leaving half-empty cans of Bud, Coors, and Miller Lite all over the place, and letting them bake in the sun.
Wow. What a bunch of douchebags.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay. So, yeah, so people are still drinking Bud Light, and, like I said, people got defensive about their beer when Mulvaney, he started, being the official spokes retard for the Budweiser Corporation. And the thing that really kind of got me was, I'm gonna pull up Cursed Politics in the Discord chat so we can talk about this. Somebody decided they were going to create a new beer to compete with Bud Light as a response. From ultrarightbeer.com, products, Conservative Dad's Ultra Right Beer 6-pack. Costs $19.99 plus shipping. And, guess where it doesn't ship to? Me. If you know what restroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to companies who hate our values. What values might that be? Because
Yes.
your values might not be the values of the people who are buying the beer. Like, a lot of people don't like being woke scolded and are probably not going to want to pay whatever this is, premium, for your shitty beer. Like, you can get a label onto any kind of shitty beer for real cheap. Like one of the movies I was in last year had like a custom beer label on actual beer for props for a shot, for a scene rather. And I think I have a can of it actually somewhere, but yeah, they like, they gave us custom beer cans for that scene, and it's like, this is the virtue signaliest of virtue signaling thing that I've seen from like, this reminds me of like when people on the far left were like bitching about J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter, and like saying, oh, go read like woke witchcraft thing instead. and because Harry Potter apparently wasn't woke enough. I'm surprised
Clearly, it needed to be more woke.
I'm surprised it took them as long as it did to figure out that Harry Potter is basically a Randian screed, especially considering everything that goes on with the government in that book series is about how the government is portrayed it as being completely useless, and the citizenry is the ones who have to take up arms against
Ray Fiennes.
yeah, against Mr. No-Nose, Snaky Face.
We could also call him Ramesses.
Ramses, yes.
King Ramses. The man in gauze, the man in gauze, the man in gauze. Somebody will get that.
The man with the plague touch.
In case you're wondering what I was referencing, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Very good show. Timothy
Yes.
Dalton was in an episode of that as Santa Claus, I believe. Or Evil Santa, or something like that.
Too bad it had a Krabs crossover.
Oh, hello. Oh,
I
who
jumped
was-
over that.
Sonic has joined us.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Just finished eating spicy ribs, so my voice
So
is a bit
there's-
rough.
Oh yeah, there's currently a Power Rangers Roadshow-ish thing going on that Hasbro has done nothing to promote. Thankfully, though, Hasbro has released a statement about how shitty their quality control for the Lightning Collection is. Now, they've owned up to the quality control being shit, and they're planning on making it better. I hope they're planning on getting more Lightning Collection morphers out, because I'd like to own a Lightning Collection Gold Ranger, Gold morpher for the Green and White Rangers, because well, I wasn't able to get a Legacy Collection one, you know.
Alex, they
Yeah?
already announced the Tommy Master Morpher.
I know they announced it. I'm hoping they distribute it. Like, actually get some fucking distribution out there for this shit, because I live in South Mississippi. We're lucky if we get one fucking thing. Like, I haven't been able to find the Dino Fury Megazord pack at all. Well, I found, like, I found 2 Zords, and I haven't bought either of them.
I love how
because they're just...
I love how the entire time we're running through this temple, Toonton Koopa is trying to sound intimidating.
Oh yeah, so apparently in a Little Mermaid storybook, it's shown that Ariel is the one who defeats
Ursula
at
Yeah.
the end, which is really
Somehow.
fucking stupid, but I wouldn't take that at face value, because kids books for stuff like that are never accurate. Like, there is I have a Spider-Man 2 kids book from way back when, and that features, in the bank robbery scene, and it features Peter saving a little girl instead of Aunt May, and the lines are all identical to how they are in the film. So, take it with about a block of salt, you know?
Yeah. So,
Duly noted.
But then again, just don't watch the fucking movie. Go buy the 4K for the original Little Mermaid. It's amazing. The film is still amazing. Like, there's CGI in it, and it doesn't look like shit, even though it came out in '88.
Mario's all worn out. Like,
Mm.
whoo!
So, ask why are you playing Sonic 4 Episode 1?
Because he has unfinished business with that game.
Yep.
Ah,
Anyway, so
Oh,
the
they
Battle
announced
Network
the
4
rest of the
Yeah,
remastered
yeah,
collection, and the
sure.
shield is removable on the Green Ranger. Oh, nice. I actually. So, fun
Did you
fact.
die?
Yeah, I died. So, fun fact. I actually, the weirdest thing is, I had a dream about finding a Green Ranger figure a couple of years ago. Oh, at a store and buying it. And then literally the next day, I found a Green Ranger figure at the store, so I bought it. And so I have the original Lightning Collection Green Ranger figure.
Neat.
And I also have Dino Thunder Black and Lord Draken.
I love how Tootin' Koopa tries to sound so intimidating throughout this whole dungeon, but he is a wuss.
Oh, the shield can be put on Kimberly? Nice. That's good. See, that's really good because
my favorite Paper Mario villains.
the removable shield worked all right on the flip heads, but the flip heads all had the same body type. I actually have the original 93 flip head Tommy, but he doesn't have his shield.
Ooh, you ignored all those very scary warnings.
And I need to get some paint and redo some of those paints. The armbands slide off, you're fucking kidding me.
You shouldn't mess with
They should have been able to slide off already. Hey, why weren't they able to?
Oops. I mean, you shall regret this. Yes, very epic boss quotes.
Man, that looks fucking amazing. Although I can't tell if that's supposed to be Kimberly or Cat based on the face.
The answer
that's
is always yes. So
that's
Tootin'
obviously
Koopa...
Zack. You can't mistake Zack for Adam, or vice versa. But, you know, I genuinely was unable to figure out if some of the Red Ranger figures were supposed to be Jason or Rocky. Mostly because the face sculpts are kind of shit. You know?
Always did like Tootin' Koopa's theme.
Shit.
Oh! They have Johnny Lawrence in the Cobra Kai series. That's cool!
Guys, what did I miss earlier?
Blackboard Johnny, that's awesome.
I think someone's talking about Power Rangers and the other is fighting Paper Mario bosses.
Oh, Miguel's the Red Eagle, that's neat. Yeah, we're talking... Yeah, Once and Always is coming out soon, so, you know. That's gonna be a big deal.
I am in a second floor at a hotel.
Neat.
Yes,
I'm glad that Quake
it's
camera
time-
ignores enemy durability.
Yeah.
Honey, they're charging us like $80. Pretty sure it's a hotel. Excuse me?
Ah, come
More-
on! Incapacitated paracarry. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to do this myself.
Yeah, guys, this place we're staying at in Gatlinburg,
White Crane
Tennessee,
Daniel, that
they're-
makes perfect sense. Pink Mantis Samantha, okay, Cobra Kai Putty. Hey, that's awesome. I don't really, like, for as cool as the, whoa! Holy shit!
Well, we got another chomp to deal with, because Tootin' Koopa just won't die.
Holy shit, I have no rings left. How am I still alive?
And
Life finds
What?
a way.
Why?
my Discord camera's not turned on.
What,
please.
what the fuck?
Oh, are we gonna get you?
Holy shit! What the hell
and
was that?
sometimes-
Why did the camera
Yeah,
shift like that?
sometimes he could accidentally get himself off from his platform, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh man, that's gotta suck to be you, man, Mr. Tootin' Koopa.
Alrighty.
I'm king of the desert. You rude man. Take this.
And we have a jet tub right here.
Oh,
Well, he's almost dead anyway. So,
Alex, look at how fancy this bathtub is.
and
I can't see
Look
shit.
at all those-
Hang on.
holes.
and that's all she wrote.
That is a fancy ass bathtub. That is also a really small bathtub. which means that
No.
I would not be able to fit into it.
But I'm really
And upgrade my.
Oh.
I am. Turbo Red, is it Tommy or TJ?
What?
TJ.
What are you?
I guess they figure
help
you can
me!
use the Tommy heads from the previous Tommy figures.
So,
Alrighty then,
are we gonna
well-
help Toot and Koopa? Yeah, no. Oh, screw that guy.
All right, guys. I don't know if I'll drop in again, but you know, it was nice popping in while I could.
Hang on. Hey, nice to have you.
So now we have garnered Miss Star.
I only have
Yeah.
173 lives left. Whatever will I do?
Gee,
What I need is another
Miss
for few
Star.
fucking rings.
Good old war of attrition.
Thus, Mario and party unearthed the legendary Dry Ruins deep within Dry Desert. They smashed Tootin' Koopa, the wizard, and freed Mamar. Miss Star is later. The second of the
Evil
wish-granting
Koopa wizard.
star spirits. Yep. But the enemies awaiting Mario grow ever stronger, and the challenges more difficult. What's in store for Mario and friends? Where will their adventure take them next?
I know.
Well, I'll tell you
on
one
Paper
thing.
Mario
It's gonna
Z.
be. I'll tell you one thing. It's gonna be in one of the worst locations ever.
Wait, it's
Forever.
like Chapter 3 is one of those, like...
Hello, how are you feeling, princess? I just finished a piano solo. Would you like to hear it?
I don't want to hear about your piano solo about peaches.
Aw, come on, it's good. Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach.
Well, tough luck. I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. You've imprisoned all the guests from the castle. You are the single greatest disaster
wow.
to ever befall the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's awesome! Okay, so
Are
if I
you
clip
sure about
underneath Eggman, and I can just bash him straight through phases is like that. Holy shit. Unfortunately, I also get damaged when that happens.
Okay then.
I'll tell you what. I'll
War of
smile
attrition.
when you make everything as it was before you showed up.
Wah! Oh, that's rich. You know I can't do that.
Even though you literally can.
Lydia has a thing or two to say about how awful Facebook is. Yeah, Facebook is shit.
That jerk Mario just beat the Koopa brothers and Tootin' and Koopa. Sure, they were complete wimps, but they were still loyal to me. I can't forgive Mario for disrespecting me. I'm nipping this in the bud right now. I'm going to use Invincible Tubba Blubba on him. He's going to sit on him. Yeah.
Just broke my nail. That hurt.
It'll make you wonder how...
He's the strongest creature I know. After me. You'd best forget about Mario.
Your nastiness! We have a problem.
Kevin is
Why,
screaming
Cabby
Paper
Koopa,
Mario.
What's got you so riled up? You look upset.
Kevin, can you tell Lydia the context of what you are doing?
Paper Mario. I'm reading off lines from the game.
What? The Star
Also,
Spirit flew
you
away
wanna-
from Tubba Blubba's castle?
Can't get open.
King Bowser, keep your voice down. The Princess Peach will hear you. She is literally right behind you and staring at me menacingly with those eyes. Those unflinching eyes of hers.
Yes, right. Tell me the details over there.
Oh, right, out of the room. Okay, then.
That's if you want to mount it to the wall.
No.
Twink, did you hear all that?
If I can get behind him,
sure
and to the point where I can,
Spirit must have escaped.
There you go.
Did you hear him
If I can get
call that
behind him, I
Tubba
can-
Blubba thing invincible?
I can make.
That doesn't sound good. Do you think Mario can win?
We'd better try to find out about Tubba Blubba. If we could find something, anything, about a weak point,
Yeah,
it
if I can
might
get behind
save
him, I can
Mario.
bounce off the wall
Hey, dear.
but that's very difficult to do without getting damaged.
There's no time to lose.
Out
We
of
won't get
curiosity, is this
anything
the hardest
done if we
iteration of the Death
stay
Egg
in this
robot,
room.
or is 2 still harder?
Two's still harder.
No, 2 is easier than this, I'd say.
No.
I mean, yeah, thinking
No,
about I never
'cause
played
2
episode 1, but
Sonic
I don't think I've
4
ever died.
Sonic
at 2.
4's version has rings. 2's version, no, you don't get
Yeah,
rings.
but Sonic 4's version has an
Error.
instant kill
Take my
anyway,
knife.
and it's longer.
Yeah, and there's a
not
much
that bad.
longer run up to it. Like the shit you gotta do to get here is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at like,
bitches,
screen right now.
bitches,
Let's not forget about the instant kill.
No, it's
move at the
peaches,
end.
peaches, peaches, peaches.
No, it's
peaches,
bitches.
That
peaches,
song
peaches.
is at number 89 on the Hot 100 right now.
Wow.
You gotta pump those
As it
numbers up.
should.
Those are rookie numbers.
Those cards are
Okay.
too. Probably lots of them.
Yeah,
better
but
be
check
extra
back on the
careful.
records.
Hey, guys. Lydia's gonna tell you why she finds Facebook to be awful now. Tell them about how you got hacked
Excuse
and
me?
how Facebook did nothing.
Yeah.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
Honestly, I
peaches,
just use
peaches, peaches.
Facebook gets mostly
There's nothing to say. They blocked my account.
Got the Power Rush badge. Well, that stealth section was easy.
I think Lydia's probably like
Have
the
you heard
sec-
about Master Tubba Blubba? I heard
Lydia's
a rumor that he loves eating
Haha.
ghosts.
Lydia's probably
ghosts, huh?
the second.
Master Tubba Blubba he lives deep inside Forever Forest, doesn't he?
Guys,
Let's see. Number
think
75 in
Lydia is
Ireland.
probably
Number
the
13 in New
second-
Zealand. Number
Lydia's
47 in the
probably the
UK. And
come on
number
the screen.
number 83 in the US.
I think he's
Uh,
guarding in one of the
yeah.
star spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tubba Blubba lives in the castle at the top of Gusty Gulch.
Which Paper
I
Mario
heard
are
that
you
somewhere near his,
First one,
near
apparently.
his castle is a mansion and a village full of ghosts. I guess
Which
Master
paper-
Tubba Blubba sometimes goes there to catch boobs. And then
Which-
when he catches one, he gobbles it
Sega
down.
bought the
starting
Rovio
with his
Corporation, by the
head.
way.
Chomp.
Really?
Wait, what happened,
Oh
Alex?
man, that's so
Sega bought
scary.
Rovio, the guys
Now
who
I
made
won't
Angry
be able to
Birds.
walk to the bathroom alone
Yeah.
at night, and I'm gonna
We get
have
a Sonic and
nightmares.
Angry Birds
'cause I
crossover in the
know it.
future.
Why'd
I
you
hope
tell
so.
me?
I also heard that Master Tubba Blubba's
turn
in
the
I
the
think
phone
that could
off.
actually work. Thinking
Oh,
about
they
it.
say he can't be he hurt. Nobody can even scratch him. He might even be stronger than King Bowser.
Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Even Master Tubba Blubba has to have some weak points. It's just common sense.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
Fran
you might
is
be
asking
right.
me where this.
Hey,
Fran is
here's
asking
another
me where
rumor
this
that
50s
Tubba
cafe
Blubba's got a
is.
secret that would ruin him if it ever got out.
Huh?
I bet it's about his past. I heard he didn't used to be as strong at all. What if Tubba Blubba hears you? You might gobble us up.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Well, what do you think his secret it could be anyway?
Slobble on your
No, no one knows. That's why it's a
Gobble,
secret, you
gobble, gobble.
halfwit. Twink, it sounds like Tubba Blubba has a weak point after all. If only we could find.
Lower this volume for a
only we
bit.
could fi-
Oh yeah, so the
Only we can
Knuckles
find
spin-off is gonna have the hat. Remember the
Okay,
hat from
wait.
Sonic the movie?
Yes.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, the
Did
OVA.
you hear someone talking
Yeah.
just now?
You think?
Yeah, so that hat's
knows
gonna be
what
in the
goofing off
show.
here?
Oh, whoa!
Everybody-
Princess Peach, how'd you get here?
I'm trying to
Guys,
do this,
hey.
but you have to go back to your room right now.
Guys, say hello to Lydia.
Peach.
Hello,
Peach!
Lydia.
Hello.
Lydia, have you
Dun,
seen
dun,
Lydia?
dun, dun, dun,
Lydia,
dun,
the
dun.
faded lady.
Yeah, I sincerely wish I could edit in Metal Gear Solid sound effects.
How the fuck do you turn this off?
Wow.
Thank you, Mario.
Mm.
At last, I can head home to Star Haven. My name is Mamar. So nice to meet
So
you.
a bunch of the
in person.
giveaways that they were doing at this
still got a
Power
long
Rangers
way
event
to
that I was
go.
talking about that they
But
didn't promote But apparently it was
But I
all just like
know you can save Princess Peach.
random
I'll do my best to
overstock
help you.
shit
It
Hasbro had
wasn't
laying around. They were
you.
not prepared for this at all.
Does anyone still not know where Chris Chan is?
I don't care where Chris Chan is.
We don't.
No, I
don't
mean,
know
like,
what Chris
you would
Chan
think
is.
somebody would know where
Call on
he
me
is
when
after
times
he
are
got out
bad.
of jail
Believe
by
in
now.
this, Mario. My powers are strong. I'm a
Yeah, I
star
can feel
spirit
that.
after all. Our powers are growing all the time. Keep up the good work, Mario. You must save the other star spirits as soon as possible. For now,
Okay,
I'm
we
going
need to
back
add a
to
new
recover
rule.
in
Kevin
Star
is not
Haven.
allowed to do
Who
effeminate
knows how my
again.
dear old Star Haven is faring without the
Kevin?
Star Rod?
Kevin?
Goodbye, Mario. I'm
Kevin,
off.
we have a new rule. Kevin, I need to
You're
inform
not
you of
allowed to do that voice ever again.
What?
Yeah.
What new rule?
You're not allowed to do that voice ever.
I own the server.
I own
Well,
the
I'm
YouTube channel.
usurping it. Long live the king.
But, no, seriously.
Hold on.
Why do you not like that voice?
NFT Megazord is... Are you talking about the NFT they
Because
gave
I
out?
need an excuse to usurp the server, Kevin.
So,
I don't know.
Joseph,
I don't
are
know
you
why
talking
you-
about the NFT Megazord that that they gave out as like a giveaway thing a while ago, or is this something else?
Well, what ill luck. No clues about the ruins. I'm
Like the
getting
one
so
where you
frustrated.
could
I
like
just
get
might
an
have to give up
NFT or a
the
Megazord
expedition
thing.
for now. How very
Oh, that piece of shit!
Hey, Mario, that artifact you
The-
hold in your hand. It looks like.
That thing
looks
we
quite
already
important.
had from
Do
the...
my eyes deceive me, or is it add a clue to
You
dry
remember that? You
ruin?
remember the
Mario,
black
oh,
and
chump,
gold Megazord
I
from a
beg
long
of
time
you.
ago? Yeah.
Could you possibly part with it?
NFTs
Okay.
look so promising.
Cheers, Mario.
NFTs
Smash
are the
me.
most promising
Really, old
aspect
boy.
of digital distribution we ever had, and they got pissed away on fucking apes.
Soon now, the mysterious dry ruins will rise from the sand that conceal them. As a brilliant archaeologist, I say it
Could've
must be
been.
so. I
Shut up,
suppose a
Captain
thing-
Toad.
Captain Toad's not talking.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a
Captain
random
Toad.
question generator.
Your gift is in order, old boy? Here you go, then. Star piece. You know-
University of Washington, random question generator. Pirates or ninjas?
Pirates.
Yeah, pirates.
I'm contractually obligated to answer ninjas.
Lydia's
know-
Lydia's got an answer to that question, guys. Yeah, say what you said earlier.
I can barely hear her. Tell us what she said.
He said,
Pirates, because they have cool eye patches.
Okay,
It's
then.
true.
All right. I'm contractually obligated to say ninjas. Does anybody else have anything to say?
I said pirates.
Yeah, I got you.
Pirates.
Or even better, Soul Reapers.
What is your theme song?
Ninjas are better.
Theme song for me. You really want to know?
Yes.
Well, let's just say it is the theme song that is undeniably the theme of a main character, or that may have of the term number one in there, or as sung by a musician Hazel Fernandez.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, hey, yeah, that. We are number one. Hey, hey!
I just downloaded Donner's Facebook page, and they made Brody
I don't know, the Bow Network
Damn.
theme song.
Did you see it? So, have you ever seen the Mega Man Bullying Network video that came out after the Legacy Collection was announced?
Oh, yeah,
That
with that
reminds-
stupid
there was?
thing, that stupid notice that they put on. Where
that reminds me of that
these
skit
E-rated
from
games
Kerber.
have this content warning on them now.
No, not that one. I mean, like,
Oh, the
There's
old
a,
Legacy collection, the old Battle Network collection.
No, there's a
unpopular kid by day. Why are you doing this?
because we're Sonic heroes.
No way. No, there was actually a different skit for Mega Man, and Mega Man by night, unpopular boring kid by day. Why
Anyway,
are you doing this?
Anyway, the Mega Man Bullying Network video is basically if a anime. I think it's like it's like an animated a bit with the Mega Man Battle Network and theme song on that play is where it's essentially an abridged version of how most people would cheese the Battle Network games.
Okay.
Why is a collection agency calling me at 9 o'clock in the afternoon?
Wait, to be fair,
Huh?
I mean, there's online on Battle Network and price
No.
unbalanced as hell.
No. No.
So what's y'all's
I know
theme
if anyone's
songs?
gonna get. I know if anyone's gonna get the Legacy Collection,
I haven't
and
thought
think
of
about
that
playing the
yet.
online mode, at least get
Just a
through half
song
of
that
the
represents
game
you,
before
you know?
you try Battle the online.
Do you have
So you're playing free.
you guys have theme songs? Because I already gave my answer.
I'll just
No.
post mine in the live stream chat.
I don't know, one of the Battle Network theme songs, preferably 6.
Okay.
I like 6.
Now we're back in Toad Town. You know, I have to wonder, will they finally put a Mega Man Star Force on there? Or because I want to play it
Yeah, I'm
on
surprised
something
they
other than
didn't.
my
Donkey Kong
DS.
Country Bonus Room Blitz, yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't for this.
That should be my
collection.
ringtone.
And again, I guess it would be a bit too bloated.
I have a song that I've
That's
actually
it,
used
you know.
as my theme song. So,
Aw, man, I can't break through that. Oh well.
as in
That's
like
what,
like
how
I,
many
I
Battle
have
Star Force
official
games are there?
I have official rights to use this song as long as I credit the guy who made it for me. It's a instrumental cover of Terror Darkness Lives from the Resident Evil soundtrack by Steve Sharp, aka Sharp Rain Music. And go check him out. I've been shilling his content for approximately 10 years now, because I keep using his cover of that song in videos.
By the way,
Oh,
Kevin,
lovely.
we are now on the same time zone.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
By the
because
way, this blooper.
Gatlinburg follows the Eastern time zone.
Yeah.
We still have not found Strickland propane.
Yeah. That.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
There's supposed to be a Strickland propane in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That was revealed in season 13.
Woggle.
Okay.
Come on!
No.
Now, fuck!
Wait, Joseph has something to say. What did you say, Joseph?
See, my answer.
Ah!
What would my theme song be? It changes by my mood, but I think the one
Fucking.
that I go to immediately. And let me look it up on YouTube.
Wait, there's an actual Strickland propane, sweetie? Damn. Lydia just said that there's an actual Strickland propane in Georgia.
I swear, beating these mini bosses is this early on. I feel like my experience. I feel like this is kind of, and again, end up being why I don't gain, a whole lot of experience.
Alex,
going
I thought
into
your song was
Forever
I would
Forest.
do anything for love, but I
Now
won't
that's
do
too long to be walkout music.
that. I would do.
I forget how the level up system in Paper Mario works. It's-
Basically, if you gain a level up, enemies will drop less and less star points to the point in this game, where you
okay, so that's
you-
how it works.
where you won't gain any star point.
Is Paper
Means
Mario
stop.
Origami King actually good?
No.
No, it's part of the sticker star era, so no.
Excuse me.
Well, now you gotta.
I hear
Well,
mixed
now you
things,
gotta
but
give
yeah,
Sam a
I
good
think
fucking two.
Yeah.
Anything in the Sticker Star era of Paper Mario? No. Instant pass.
I mean, I have no intention of ever playing the game, but still.
Okay, so now we've unlocked 3 secret pipes. Let's check them all out.
You know, Lydia,
One
you
leads
got the
to
Nintendo
Goomba
Online
Village.
membership. You can play Paper Mario on your Switch too.
Well, as long as you have the expansion pack.
We
That's the
do.
deal.
We have the family pack. She has a Switch Lite. I have a regular Switch.
Okay, then she's good.
Or wait, no, I have the Switch OLED. Sorry.
Oh no, all the water in the city's gone.
Uh,
Oh no.
Every time I
probably
say
gonna go take a
every time I
bath
say
and
"oh
then
no," all I
go
can say it in is Lanky Kong's voice.
So apparently, a Pokemon TCG
Haters.
somebody who works at a print facility that handles the Pokemon trading card game. That person stole a bunch of cards from the facility before they got put in the packs, and they tried to sell them at some kind of convention or something like that. And the Pokemon Company, he found out about it, and somebody reported it, and they took the cards back, and I guess the person got arrested. And this is fucking weird, because I've never heard of anything like this happening. This is always something I've been afraid of having happen, you know? Like, I rarely, if ever, buy booster packs for games. Well, I don't buy trading cards at all anymore. But, like, when I did, I never really bought booster packs for them because I just, like, what if, I was always worried, like, what if I got the cards that, you know, were completely worthless to me, and what if I never had anybody to trade with? So.
Please give me a
What you
shot.
described sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain plot.
Yeah, it legitimately does. This is the plot of a Duel Monsters episode, Duel Monsters era episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Except
a GX.
minus Duke Devlin and being accompanied by Sexy Back from Justin Timberlake.
I don't know.
I prefer the version by Poison. Bet you didn't know that Poison did a cover of Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
And
And by the way, yes, that Poison.
Christ.
So
man,
according to
getting
Deadline
bounced.
Hollywood, that Entertainment 360 has dropped Jonathan Majors from the company, the management agency. And it's possible that Disney's going to be replacing him. Whoa, what the fuck?
Wait, he was the guy who
Possible
played
meaning
Hooligan?
That's weird. I wasn't even...
Alex, when you say possible in regards to Disney, the answer is always yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this means that not only is he going to be recast, but also every Kang is getting recast as well.
And they'll just say some multiverse shit to explain it or something.
Or they just
like that.
won't address it. You know what they should do?
True.
They should get Terrence Howard to play Kang.
Oh, that would be a galaxy brain level move.
But I'm still holding out for Kirk Lazarus.
But that would imply that Disney is smart.
Like I said, I'm
Turn
still
the fact
holding out
I'm-
for Kirk Lazarus. Everybody gets that
Again.
joke, right?
unfortunately, I don't.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, let's make Iron Man the villain.
You went full retard. Never go.
I'm just a guy playing a dude disguised as another dude.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Nothing makes sense.
You know what would be great is if you wouldn't leap around with the electrified bullshit.
Alex, you know Eggman can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of Disney, I forget what animated series shows are left that hasn't been live action. I know they're making a Moana one recently.
There's Hercules. They still haven't made a live action of that, and they've been hinting at doing that.
I remember that they were planning on getting Chris Pratt to play Hercules in that film, and that fell through.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You know,
Fun
there's
fact,
one
I don't think
fact-
Chris Pratt has ever been known to sing.
Nobody's known for
I
dancing.
mean, he is. I mean, he's actually good at singing. It's just, you know.
Yeah, they'll probably do what they did with The Rock if he ever had this thing.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Sorry, every time
I can't
hear
believe
that-
we're still getting a live action Moana movie. This early, though.
I don't understand why.
Not even I mean, hopefully, the only thing I can say is, like, hey, at least The Rock can finally play Maui in live action. Hopefully.
Excuse me.
That's gonna be a thing to see.
It'll be a spectacle unlike anything that has ever been seen before.
mean, if they keep the tone, that is.
Of the century. Be prepared.
That's the thing
for
I'm
the
thinking about.
murkiest
It's like,
sky.
are they gonna keep the tone, though?
So, apparently Ruby went to hell.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Big
Ruby in a long
crossover.
time, but, like,
Something
Are we talking about Volume 9 or the Justice League crossover?
Yes.
Yeah.
Curse, this is a
mean-
waste of energy. Come on.
So Volume
Maybe don't-
9 has some really weird shit in it. Like, the Bumblebee...
heard it's
First off, the Bumblebee ship was stupid and never should have been a thing. Second, now that it is a thing, Ruby herself is now homophobic.
Supposedly, but that was just.
I know, that is just a joke, but yeah.
I know.
I mean, to be fair, Ruby's kind of depressed right now. I mean,
Oh, didn't
apparently
she
we just saw
die
Ruby
in the last episode of the season?
She did. She's
She's somewhere else.
she's at
somewhere
the
else.
tree. She's
And
just, waiting. She's just trying to figure out what she wants to be when she's
I know, it took
reborn.
us 9 volumes for the main character to finally get some development.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And of course, most of that isn't even deserved.
Yeah. I mean, sure, after seeing Volume 9 clips, I could say it's better than the other volumes, I can say that much. I was a fan of when Ruby got a bit darker.
We saw the Curious Cat decide to use
Yeah.
Neo as his vessel.
Local girl deep
Oh,
throat
fuck
to
you.
cat.
And then we get to see, and then there's the version of that scene in synced up to the opening of Paranoia Agents.
I love that video.
Just imagine hearing that when as that scene's happening.
But then I guess on Neo.
That was
Yeah,
one of the first ever anime openings put onto YouTube.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
Thought it would be Ava.
I don't
guess
know when
that's-
the original YouTube upload of Cruel Angel Thesis was.
Eh. Then again, if it did get released, it probably got long since copyright or demonetized that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Neo, yeah, she should have died in Volume 3, man.
There's a lot of
bye.
things that should have happened in Volume 3, but didn't.
Because I mean,
we didn't even get an. Volume 3 finally gave us a somewhat idea of why Ozpin saw significance in Ruby's eye color.
Hmm.
However,
I mean,
we don't. However, we don't get any expansion on that until Volume 6.
And even then, the Silver Eyes is kind of lame. I mean, yeah, sure, it petrifies Grim and stuff, but I mean, great against Grim, but against people, I don't know,
Useless.
flashbang. I don't know how it works.
I
don't know how it works.
I mean, it took out one of Cinder's eyes.
I mean, I don't know. People could say that, hey, part Grim, I guess, but I don't know what the deal with Cinder
I'm gonna try a couple more times, and then I'm gonna switch over to XCOM.
And again, I mean, Cinder should have been dead since, volume 6, 5. But,
And the funny thing is that Cinder, it's kind of sad how Volume 5 features a clash between two of the worst voice actors in Ruby.
Oh yeah, wait.
Let's see, Jimmy Marchi and Damon Mills.
No.
Cinder and Raven.
Yes, Cinder and Raven.
Oh.
Two of probably the worst voice actresses in the show.
And the 2 worst characters in the show.
Yang, your mother is a horrible person, and yet she ends up being more right than you are.
Yeah.
Somehow. Anyway, let's go to the dojo.
Oh,
you must be Mario. Welcome to my dojo. I am.
You're taking out the master. Taking on the master early.
No. Oh, I gotta fight the Buzzy Beetle. I am the head of this dojo. Please pardon me. My health is rather delicate. Every day we train in this dojo to improve body and mind. If you have the purpose and the desire, you may challenge us. Tell me, what business have you here today? Very well. Then Chan will fight you. Now, Chan, it is time for you to fight Mario. As you say, Master.
Well, how do y'all feel about super bosses in RPGs? Got
Mario,
any favorite ones?
Here comes the Chen and the man. Hard to say.
In me, it's kind of like for Bound
How
Network
does Thotto?
Space.
Hang on.
I guess Bass, if you want to be like one of those guys.
Here's the thing. Based in Battle Network, as proven by the Mega Man Bullying Network video, Base is literally can literally be cheesed by bees.
Yeah, I've actually done that.
There we go.
It's like I said, fighting Base legitimately is, while fun, is kind of bullshit, because what I do like about Base in every Battle is he does get stronger with every game.
But I'm like, yeah, no. Oh, just cheese them with bees. Do not fight
because,
them
by
with
the time you get to Battle Network 5 or 4,
my God.
His final form's you just use whatever bullshit cheese method.
Okay,
Grass,
so
S panels, Plant Man, and just unlock them.
So Alex, who is the character that you were explaining in lore or to us about?
Really ought to be obvious. So for those of you who don't know, we had a little thing in the Discord server where Kevin asked us to explain, our favorite comic book character.
The lore of
comic
your
book
favorite
characters. Yes. Okay.
Lee, disguised as Goombario.
1% chance to hit those guys with
my favorite comic book
30% chance to hit those guys. 50% chance. Oh. That's cool. Penny McKenzie, not actually based on anybody. I probably ought to make her into cat. But yeah, so explain the lore of your favorite comic book character. And I said, so a kid and his uncle ran a high-speed hot dog stand until the uncle got kidnapped by a mad scientist and turned into a robot. So the kid had to go join a literally underground group.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Duh.
Bingo!
Oh,
He's
yeah,
talking
right,
about Archie Sonic.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Victim.
Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive.
And I know Sonic Underground sucks, but damn, did it have a good theme song.
Of course a fucking thin man missed. I don't even
Look
know why they
out
bother sending
when
these guys
He's
after us.
going through. Sonic the
You send
Hedgehog.
one guy after.
Don't
Please stop
doubt
singing.
what he can do.
Please stop
So, like,
singing
if
that
Sonic
song.
the
character would be
Hedgehog.
Why?
Well, it's off-brand. You're playing a Mario game after all.
How is it off-brand when we were just talking about Sonic? You
Never mind.
literally described Sonic.
No, yeah, I know. I'm
And-
being contrarian.
Oh, you started it.
Yes, I know.
And you really need
Shame
a
on
Sonic
you
RPG.
first.
In a good Sonic RPG.
Yes, not Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I mean, the closest we got to it was Frontiers. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I have yet
Was
to play that.
Ooh,
It's
you
great.
love it.
It's the best
more
B+
fucking
game I can say.
Aliens.
Game
I know
is a
this is an
B+.
alien game, but come on.
All I can say, the game is a solid B game.
Just
Huh.
now, a ghost passed right
So,
in front
Alien
of me.
Crucible, which was being
Uh,
developed by
saw
Obsidian,
it
has
too,
been
didn't
canceled.
I'm not the only one.
What the fuck?
Over there.
Obsidian was developing an Alien game. And it got
No, the other
canceled.
way.
Ah, shit.
Damn it. You're right.
Chameleon's
into the
about to...
forest.
Joseph, you're about to die.
Mario, this madness has to end. Will you go into the
Then leave
forest
my
and see what's
father
going on?
history.
I'm ashamed to say it's my job, but I can't. I just can't go. I'm too frightened of
Man,
goats.
You're still pathetically easy.
Please, I'm begging you. Okay.
But yeah, I've only played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Mega Collection, Sonic 06, and Sonic Advance. Those are the only Sonic games I've ever
Pardon me,
played.
sir. Would you happen to be?
Yeah, at least you played some most of the
How
good
do you
ones,
do,
so
sir?
I guess you got.
My master wishes to see you.
I mean, I don't know.
If you
the only
would,
thing I guess
please
worthwhile
call on
would be,
us
I don't know.
at the mansion on the far
I would
side
say
of the
Unleashed,
Forever
but that's a
Forest.
mixed bag.
My master would also
Unleashed is alright.
like
I'd be cool with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I'm cool with Unleashed.
Funnily
but
enough,
but
in,
still some-
Funnily enough, in the Japanese version of Sonic Unleashed, the werehog form is voiced by Domon Honkashu from G Gundam
Huh.
and Gilgamesh from the Fate series. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay, now I know. Again, I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog was voiced by Batman and Captain America and Chris Redfield.
Can I get some help?
You know,
Suppressed.
They're flanking my position.
By a thin man.
That was close. Enemy in sight.
so I am glad you guys liked the Magneto versus Tetsuo death battle. That was great.
Hmm?
Oh,
Excuse me.
that's you.
Nah,
Oh,
I think one of the best parts about Jason Griffith's performance is in some of the games is his death screams.
How did I miss? He's
Oh, yeah.
standing up.
He's like, as the werehog, he's like, ah! Ah!
Like, man got electrocuted or something.
And then and in '06 with Shadow, he's like, no. Okay,
He
so
just like dropped.
okay, so the gimmick of Forever Forest is to find the odd one out and then go down the
Okay.
path, and then go down on the path corresponding to it.
Okay, what's the catch? That
There
doesn't
is no
s-
catch. What do you think you're doing? This is Forever Forest. The path ahead of here is extremely dangerous. Didn't you know that? You'd better go back. I mean, okay, so that's your story. You're invited to Boo's mansion. You may pass.
Man,
Listen
man,
carefully.
when I watched this place on Sugar Conway's
Are you fucking
videos,
kidding me?
I got
Sectoids.
nightmares of this place.
Or
Goddamn flowers, man.
Grays. They're fucking
You wanna
grays,
get through-
whatever they are.
Through this forest, you have
They're
to
terrible.
pay really close attention to your surroundings. Okay. If you choose the wrong paths, you'll end up back at the forest edge before you know it. The areas around the correct paths will always look slightly different from the others. Watch carefully for clues. For example, in this area, take a good look at the inner trees as you walk around. In one of them, you'll spot strange glowing eyes. The exit near that tree is the path you want to take. These clues will be different in other parts of the forest. Watch the inner forest very carefully as you go. Yeah, that's our that's essentially. So we gotta
Now,
look
flanking.
for eyes inside of a inside of a tree hollow. Oh no. Oh god, no, not these fuckers.
Dead and gone.
Bought a fucking boom, motherfucker.
Oh.
Forest fuzzies.
Ah, boy, putties.
I
No matter
hate
what
the
game
forest.
they're.
I hate the forest
RPGs.
fuzzies specifically.
Fuzzies. No matter what game you're in, they always suck. They're either invincible assholes or just.
And by the way, these ones can actually multiply.
Yeah, because that's what I like in my RPGs. Enemies that can just add more.
And of course, they like to drain my HP.
They have that weird garden timing.
Yep.
46% to hit. 69% to hit. Giggity.
I think the worst kind of fuzzies are the ones you could find in the island.
The good thing there's no boss fuzzy.
The Michael Bay movie. Starring Obi-Wan Kenobi and Black Widow.
What the fuck?
Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson, I presume.
Yes.
Oh dear. That must have been a massive L on their careers.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
Okay, so we gotta find the odd ones of these flowers.
Hey, class is canceled because of all the water in the world is gone.
Okay, this one.
Hooray!
This is an odd question. What is one of your favorite smells?
Mm,
Bacon?
hard to really say because there are a lot of really good ones, but at the same time, there are a lot of really,
Situational ones?
yeah.
Yeah. That is an
said
odd
barbecue.
question. I don't know. Yep. And we succeeded in that
sure.
mission.
Ooh, putrid piranhas. Oh no, wait, those are just regular piranha plants.
My favorite smell. Ooh, I have a lot actually, but I think one that I like is like you know those gel air freshener cones that you used to get?
Joseph, you're gravely wounded for
Yeah.
13 days, but you've also been promoted.
Ray.
Now this may be a bit of a sad thing, but it's like it kind of reminds me of how you remember how in Full Metal Alchemist when Mace Hughes died, he was promoted to Brigadier General.
Oh.
I was just like,
Yeah.
We have a shitload of people
wow,
left
seriously.
in reserves here.
Also, I'm glad Totally Not Mark is doing his review on that show, on that manga.
Alex, I lost an eye. I have some broken ribs. I think I have
Favorite
a
Full
lot
Metal
of
Alchemist villain?
like promoted. So I'm feeling good.
Me, it's
Father.
Kimberly. I like Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly's great.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a villain. Like to this day, I still don't think there's like a villain like Kimberly. Like Agent of Chaos and realist moralist.
Yep.
I mean, sure, the man's crazy, but he has a point.
Yeah.
Like a weird mixture of the Joker. He's like,
Also, I did end up meeting his voice actor at I'm trying to think of the con that I saw him at. And, oh wait, it was at a Tampa Bay Comic-Con.
oh, neat.
He was just like, he was really confused about the fact that he was getting multiple copies of volume 25 of My Hero Academia to sign. He was like, he's like, I've been getting a lot of these and I don't know why. I'm like,
Why 25?
Oh.
I forget. What happened on that 25 again?
the part in My Villain Academia where Shigaraki's
My
origin is
Villain.
revealed.
Okay, yeah, now okay. When you said my villain, I was like, oh wait, that part.
Oh, that part is messed up.
Yeah, the poor dog.
Oh.
I mean, Hero
person-
Society is kind of messed up. So,
The one
you know.
person who he intentionally killed in that instance was his dad.
Yeah. Again, My Hero Society is kind of fucked up.
Well, yeah, that's because they rely more on heroes than they do who actually doing things themselves.
That and quirks. Quirks too. You know.
Yep.
You know, a society that's literally built on literally powers of we're born with is totally a great idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of My Hero, I've watched this recent video that had this odd comparison about self-worth between Deku and, oddly enough, Nazi Subaru from ReZero. In the video,
Excellent. We look forward to seeing
Sergeant Ballo.
self-worth.
That is a real name, apparently. That is a real name they put in this game. Sergeant Ballo.
Huh. Not the weirdest name I've heard.
I'm gonna
Default name
ball
I've
you
heard.
discreetly.
Yeah. Problems with Horikoshi's, you know, the whole Deku vigilante arc, mainly with the ending.
I really liked
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I liked it. It's just the ending, kind of, how it ended.
I'm guessing it's because of his and All Might's reunion. Because that's
How they
criticism
handled Deku's, I guess recovery in a way, because the equivalent was literally just slash some water in his face and say, "Get back to your stash, clone turd."
Except Bakugo, funnily enough, Bakugo finally apologized to Izuku, and it was just like, we have been
Honestly, I
waiting
guess
years
more like my
for this.
problem was how Izuku processed. Like, we didn't really get much of Izuku's
We're going into
inner
China.
thought
I don't know
from it.
why we're not just letting the aliens have China.
Like, we got everyone else's thoughts on Izuku's actions, but we didn't get Midoriya's reflection of it.
Big Sky took care of
Eh.
the delivery, but now comes
I would have liked some. I mean,
I think it was.
I mean,
I
that's-
think it was more or less reflecting on it as he was going, thinking about his path.
I mean, yeah, I did get. I mean, we did see glimpses of that, but
I should have run a gun.
I understand why you'd say that. Don't worry, I get it.
Yeah, I know.
Pistol Overwatch.
Yeah.
The thing with
Snipers can't do fucking shit.
Like, and I kind of would like to, like, I don't know, like, they could, like, I don't
Don't
know,
know
like,
why.
go back a bit, maybe, like, reflect on,
and
like,
not only that, but it's also the fact that he was kind of like he also had the other vestiges to talk to about
Yeah.
this, and even they were like, hey, maybe you should tone it down a bit.
yeah. You know, Deku has self-worth problems.
Yep.
Two more awakening.
Again, 'cause
Like
he
we've
has
had a
problems with
lot
videos.
of we've had a lot of his reflection on self-worth throughout the series. He's as
Yeah.
The conduit's positioned on the surface of that
'Cause, I mean, yeah, we got glimpses of it, and I guess I was kind of, like, hoping, like, something a bit more for, like, if we're gonna, like, end this whole Deku self-worth arc. I mean, maybe they might go back more into it, like, later on, but...
I mean,
I
we're
hope.
currently at the last arc, and Mineta ended up transforming into a Giga Chat. And
Yeah,
to
did
stand
not
up
expect that.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
And I'm
who
like-
would have thought the most hated character got his moment? I
No,
always
who
said
would
he'd
have
get
thought?
his moment.
Who would have thought the most weepy character in My Hero would get his moment, other than a weird translation making it seem like he was in love with Deku. Oh,
Yeah.
Viz, what were you thinking with that translation?
Yeah.
That is
But then, the second character that I questioned, how the hell did you get past the exam?
Well,
Being the invisible girl.
supposedly
I know,
he
I know how he got.
Yeah, supposedly he got in by using his sticky balls to
Yeah, to mess with the machines.
yeah, the inner workings.
Which
of the
again, that
machine.
makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also, well, let's just say the invisible girl has as the it's like
Stay alert, Striker.
we need her for
Hostile forces
something.
trying to hit your position.
And
Yeah.
we see lewds of Toru Hagakure every so often, and
damn
I'm
it.
like, hey, there's nothing there. They're like, we know. Well, now we gotta find the record from. Now we gotta pay attention to which boo the record will be handed off to.
But yeah.
I have a
Glad
sniper
everybody-
rifle.
And again, this
They're
is
very
the final
clearly
arc. So I
in
guess
the line of
everyone-
sight.
If everyone's gonna get their big moment, it might as well be now.
Never mind.
Yep. And Tokuyami certainly had his.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for that page right now and see. Oh, he straight up says, like, don't steal Dark Shadow unless you want to become a full-blown edgelord.
Cringy edgelord.
You're gonna steal something, take my pop off instead. You'll get the best
That didn't
hairstyle ever.
I'm like, his balls suddenly dropped quite a bit.
Like, I don't know.
Uh,
I'll put a spoiler. I'll put a spoiler thing on like the page
Yeah.
itself. Because not everybody.
Let's keep the boo occupied by doing this.
Okay,
and then-
there's, like,
How
posted
the fuck
Getting
do I
the
not have
links.
line of sight on these guys?
So here's
My
the funny
snipers
thing.
don't
We
have
were
line of
invi-
sight on these fuckers.
So we were invited to this. So we were cordially invited to this manor, full of booze, and
There's Luigi.
even though he's
Wait,
at the
oh,
house,
man,
Luigi
that was
Man
awesome.
didn't- wait, Luigi Man didn't come out at this time.
Sorry,
Never mind.
my elbow popped and oh wow, Gizmo panicked and
Bad
actually Gizmo earned a promotion because he panic killed an alien when one of the
that's
no-name
random.
squad members, or is the unfortunately, so our Jewish rookie died.
Oh no. Kyle, no.
So now we have to reload, otherwise this stream becomes anti-Semitic.
Yep.
Hey, does that mean we no longer have to hide the cork?
It doesn't matter. Or see, the thing is, she wasn't one of our named, a member of the named crews, so I'm not gonna reload. She was a fill-in.
All right,
Ouch.
time to get the next power up, and oh come on, we're doing this again. God damn it, it boos.
What's going on, Paper Mario? I always did like Bo.
Lady
It was
Bow.
one-
And now the boos are just gonna be tossing the our power up to each other.
Of all the Mario enemies I'd have to say is my personal favorite. The Boos were always one of my favorites.
All right, I got the super
Probably
boot.
top 3.
Power of my jump increases, and I can do a ground pound.
I mean, I'm glad that they got a cameo in the Mario movie.
What?
Boos.
Haha.
So let's see. One switch, another switch, and a bigger switch.
I don't know. Is it still safe to talk about the Mario movie without spoilers, or
It's fine to talk about. It's been a couple weeks. We're good.
Yep.
I'm glad what they did with the blue. Oh, I'm gonna say the blue shell.
For what-
Probably one of my favorites.
For whatever
reason.
reason, they someone on Twitter tried to be all like, oh Bowser totally has a thing for that Magic Koopa he had roleplay as Peach, and I'm like,
Oh
did
no.
you even
he
watch
has
the
an
damn movie?
He has an entire song dedicated to how much he wants to bang Princess Peach, so, you know.
Yeah.
or
Oh, I should have run and gunned. Yeah, I definitely should have run and gunned. I keep forgetting to do that Assault can do that. Kevin, I'm about to send you something cursed.
Intel suggests hostiles are headed right for you.
Ah, god damn it. Yeah, if I'd have run and gunned, I could have overwatched. Am I not connected to the internet or something? Let's see here. Okay. Yep, I am definitely offline.
disable that trap now that Bao has joined our party. But no, they didn't.
Oh, hey. I'm back online.
What happened?
Apparently my internet dropped out.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi, Gizmo.
Hey, Gizmo, you got a Battlefield promotion for panic killing an alien.
Paper Mario even have any
What are you talking
optional
about?
party members?
In XCOM.
Huh? What were you
I was
saying?
asking it. Does
I haven't
Paper
played
Mario
that game
have
yet.
any optional party members?
OG Paper
Option-
Mario? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I know
so
Thousand Year
Thou-
Door had like Miss Mouse.
Thousand Year Door, and Super Paper Mario do have optional party members.
Just so you guys know, you know how I usually am here like around time or at least a little early.
Yeah.
Rarely, recently I've been coming here a little later, whether it be a little later than we usually do before the
Yes, and you had stuff been going.
podcast, or usually a little later during the podcast. And just usually it's because I was busy or I had some stuff playing, yada yada. But right now, it's a little more serious. Recently, as I was doing a little cleaning in my room, I found some brown shit just growing on the side of my right behind the head of my bed.
Jesus Christ.
So I thought at first.
Concerning.
So at first I thought it was okay. So this is mushrooms. I don't know what the fuck I did to make mushrooms grow. So I decided to ask my mom what the hell this was. She gasped and said that was actually not mushrooms, but a nest, specifically a termite's nest.
Ooh, God.
Oh.
Thankfully, this was a new nest because from what I can understand without looking this stuff up, she reached over with a paper towel and everything started crumbling. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So something went wrong with the nest? No. So she threw whatever she could grab off of the wall into a garbage bag. Some of that stuff went on my sheets, and you know what? That wasn't a problem since I was gonna wash them anyway. I noticed that one of the crumbs was moving. I look at it.
More termites.
No, 1 to 2 actually, and these were not fully grown. These were babies.
Huh.
Oh.
So not only was it crumbly because it was new, but because the nest was literally just done, being filled up with babies. So now I'm finding out, okay, not only do I have termites in my room, formerly, now I'm figuring out, yeah, the house has to be infested. So I'm arguing with her. We need an exterminator. We need to get these guys in here stat. After asking around how serious this might be, it turns out it's extremely serious. She instead blames me for not being as tidy as I should, and says and is asking me, "Do you have the money? Do you have the money?" She's asking me. I'm like, why are you asking if I have the money? It's in your room. And I don't have the money.
That's
like,
that's
what?
irrelevant.
Yeah, that's literally irrelevant.
She's done this every time there's any problem in my room. As far as
yeah, you can be
middle school.
You can be like obsessed OCD clean. This is the wrong game. You can be OCD clean and still have like shit pop up because of termites.
Yeah,
like,
termites are not an issue of clean. I mean, termites are an issue of like they got into the house and everybody needs to get that shit out.
Oh, I tried telling her that, but she's just convinced in her mind that, like, oh, no, I'm just denying it. No, it's really just because you're not cleaning enough. Like, look, I'm not the cleanest guy out there, but even I know that I'm not going to be leaving around like fucking like half drunken Slurpees from like 2 weeks ago, or like a ketchup stain from like a month ago, and just leave it there. No. If I spill something, I'm gonna clean it up. If I drop something, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna just
Yep.
leave shit around. Like, look, I'll have some like a few cans here and there, whether it be bubbly or energy drinks, but I know that I have to throw them away at some point. Like, the most I'll have them there is like a day,
Right.
maybe two, but that's it. At minimum, just literally that same day I drank it. I'll throw them away. I'm not gonna leave them there for a week or anything like that. Like I said, I'll admit I'm not the most clean, but fuck, man, I'm not a slob. I'm not like, oh, you see all these cans? It's from like a year of drinking this and that. All these cans. No,
God,
you
whenever
don't-
I see stuff like that, that's fucking
I hate
insane.
that shit.
Like,
And she's trying to compare, and she was trying to compare me to that because I have maybe like a few cans hanging around. When I say a few, I literally just mean a few. So she's done this before. When I was in middle school, we used to live in this apartment complex of some sort. It's really hard to describe how it was built. And there was black mold growing in like in the top corner of the room. She immediately blamed me because I didn't open the window enough.
that's not how that works. If opening the window would have made that worse.
Yeah.
She kept blaming me, and she kept thinking, "Oh, you didn't open the window enough. That's why there's black mold." I'm like, "That what? How does that even?" Oh, and she would even, and when we eventually moved out of there as somewhere around the time I graduated high school, and we moved to another city, and there was we had a backyard, and this was like a rental house. Thank God it was a house, not another apartment. And in the backyard there was like a ton of bugs, cockroaches, ants, flies, bees, hornets, and most notably, spiders. As much as I'm a big fan of Spider-Man I fucking hate spiders. I see a fucking daddy long legs, I'm throwing a goddamn bowling ball at it. I'll tell you what.
I
don't care if I don't care if a tarantula is right across the street. I'm grabbing a goddamn bazooka to get rid of that shit.
Oh God.
And when I find out, and here's the thing though, if it was just regular spiders, then that would have been a problem. Okay, ew, I have to get used to this somehow. No, these are black widows that are in the backyard.
Yeah,
Black widows. These are fucking dangerous to have around. So
yeah, those
not only
things.
did we,
I've seen those things show up around here a lot. We get like green ones too.
and they were like, oh, it's just spiders. Like, oh well, it's just a spider. Well, now that we got a backyard full of fucking black widows, should I still not be afraid then? So that point, because I now have my own room, cramped, but at least my own room, I decided to leave the window closed permanently. But now, because I don't know, now because there's like a stink that's coming out of my room. I guess because I'm literally the only guy in there. And so now they're like, oh no, you gotta open the window so like you could get some air. And well, my captain keep telling them, you know, the fly net is messed up to the point where literally anything you get in now. Every time I go out to work, every time I went out just to hang out with someone, I come back, windows open. So now I'm a little peeved because, you know, the spiders could have fucking gone in. Lo and behold, a couple days later, some termite-looking red hard-shelled spider is right there on my futon. So this is for clarity's sake, I literally got rid of the bed so I could try and make room for my gaming rig. That didn't work, so now I just, you know, I had to sit on the same bed I made. No pun intended. So they kept getting on me. Oh, open the window, open the window, open the window. Okay, get some pesticide. They don't. No, like, this is at a time I wouldn't have minded opening the window, but they refused to. Oh, they almost refused to get pesticide. So what they do instead?
Do you have a screen in there?
No, well, no. I used to live there for like a few years. We don't live there anymore, but it was still annoying. And the screen, though, like I said, it was messed up to the point where anything can get in now. Like, forget ants. I could get flies, cockroaches, and spiders crawling into the room if they were able to. So fuck that. I'm leaving the window closed. But then they keep complaining, oh, there's a smell coming from your room. Okay, can you get some pesticide? Well, open your window. Can you get some pesticide? Well, open your window first. Can you get some pesticide so no bugs can get in my room? Well, you gotta open your window. Fuck. Alright. We're no longer living there anymore. Fast forward, termite nest. I'm being blamed because I didn't clean my room enough.
I mean, you cleaning it is why you found the fucking termites.
She still doesn't count that. She's done this before. She would believe some bullshit. She would believe some bullshit, and she would just stick to it no matter how wrong it may sound. Like, for example, I was in middle school. I wanted to get a job so I could get more Wii games. This is when the Wii was new. She said, "Oh, you can't get a job until you turn 18." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Sounded believable because who's gonna hire, a fucking 11 or 12-year-old? No, McDonald's can't hire you. Half price books can't hire you. You gotta be a certain age. I believe that up until I was almost 18, I tell someone, "Hey, I don't have any cash. I gotta wait until I'm 18 to get a job." They said, "The fuck? No. Oh, you can be 15. You can get a job then." And I was like, "What?" So keep in mind, this is around the time when the 360, PS3, and Wii were still new. There was a lot of games I could have bought if I would have gotten a job.
Oh, yeah.
Not just physically, digitally. By that time, the X-Men arcade game was removed. The TMNT arcade game was removed. A lot of Wii games were removed.
Thankfully, I think I still have the remake of Turtles in Time on my PS3. But
thankfully, we got Turtles in Time again with the Cowabunga collection. But when was the last time they announced, "Oh, we're bringing back the arcade game of X-Men"? When was the last time they announced, "Oh, we're bringing back the Simpsons game, the arcade game"?
Basically never.
Right. So that's why I was a little pissed, because I could have gotten the cash and bought it early before getting a 360, or just get a 360 and then buy them straight up with gift cards. And they're like, "Oh, well, we did it to protect you from..."
Through that
fucking
noise.
What? Earning money?
Bullshit.
My older sister was working at Taco Bell around like 15 or 16 years old.
I still had a PS2. The PS3 was still new at the time. And the PS3 Slim was released. And the 360 Elite. The Slim Elite.
I fucking hate the Xbox 360 now. Oh, like, I love it, but I hate it. Because many of those systems are broken.
Alex, the way you...
The way I what now?
Phrase that kind of sounded like Helga phrasing how she feels about Arnold in Hey Arnold.
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, how I hate him, but I love him, but I hate him, but I love him.
Fact about
Helga,
she was my introduction to tsunderes.
I'm going to give you some advice on the 360.
Even American cartoons had tsunderes. It's not fragile male ego, you stupid translator. Or it's literally...
I'm going to give you some advice on the 360.
Literally cold on the outside, I'd warm on the inside.
What about the 360?
So I know you probably hate it because of the Red Ring of Death and like what else?
There's other problems with it. Yeah, the Red Ring of Death is like the least of them.
Oh, like what? The indie games?
Huh? No, the problem is that a bunch of them just don't function correctly. Like between the Red Ring and everything else that goes wrong with them, there's just a shitload of 360s that are broken.
Well, if you want to get 360 that's fixed, here's my advice.
Oh, I have a working 360. It just took me a long time to get one.
What kind?
It actually worked right.
First model, 360 Elite, the Slim, the E.
The E is alright. The E is a strange one, though, because it's...
a little too chunky for my taste.
It's like, small, but not,
Oh, did you guys talk about this news about how they're replacing Bubbles in the Lilo and Stitch live
No,
action
we
show?
haven't. The
yeah,
Lilo
Ben just
yes.
Ben just posted that
the
in
leave
the
action Stitch.
I just found this.
Yeah, so the Lilo and Stitch live action movie
Bubbles.
is
Bubbles.
replacing
I'm trying to remember.
Cobra Bubbles with a big fat woman. Probably because Michael Clark Duncan's dead, and nobody else would have
You
been
mean
able to play.
Bubbles is my favorite.
Isn't there like a
Yeah.
WWE star that a lot of people are fan casting for that role?
Oh, you know what? Mark Henry would be a pretty good Bubbles.
Yeah, Mark Henry.
He's
yeah,
busy
you know,
with
yeah.
AEW.
Okay.
What did you
You know what?
send me,
Just
Alex?
cast the fucking Rock.
Again?
Yes.
Come on now. No, he's been too many. He's been in too many movies. Give
I
someone else a try.
understand that, but the Rock is Samoan, and he fits the fucking type, and he can do the character.
Is Bubbles
And he can
Samoan?
be pretty intimidated.
Hang on,
I
Ving
mean,
Rhames
it's
is
wild.
still alive. Why don't you just get him?
So now I'm fighting Clubbas.
Either way,
Yeah,
I'm
You know
not
who
gonna
would
like.
be interesting,
Okay,
Alex?
so this is bullshit. Ving Rhames is still alive. For some reason, I thought, because it's probably been about 15 years since I saw that. I thought that was Michael Clark Duncan who played the character in Lilo and Stitch. So just get Ving
No.
Rhames to play him in live action. And I know he's like 60 something, but come on,
Yeah,
that would work.
Yeah, come the hell on, yeah.
Oh, final thing on the termites. So what I'm gonna do is, because she literally outright refused to even call. Since she outright refuses to even call someone to evaluate the situation, or let alone just call someone. Period. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna see if I can like get a set a donation goal.
Oh, Gizmo.
Found a
you
guy
know,
that says that
Gizmo,
found
I
a company
know.
that basically
I know
says,
your situation is serious, but when you mentioned termites in your house, for some reason, I'm just thinking of that episode of Family Guy where when they called the exterminators, they came in with a bunch of guns.
We'll be back.
No, like
Early Family Guy with grenades.
yeah, it was. I think it was a season 2
vaguely remember
episode.
that.
My God,
Yeah, you said
they're
you're
everywhere.
putting together like a GoFundMe, or is it a stream goal?
No, it's a stream thing. I really don't want to go through
Man, I miss
GoFundMes,
you know, I kind of
GoFundMes right
Okay,
now
come on,
because
Mitchell, shoot.
I mean, I remember
there's been a lot of
Okay,
there's been a
you're
lot of
taking
things,
cover in the wrong place, Mitchell.
there's been a lot of
Mi-
things going on with GoFundMes, with people falsely accusing people of fraud to actual frauds using GoFundMe. I really don't want to go through all that shit
I don't
drama. It's like, oh, and
GoFundMe treated me fairly well.
yeah, if I have an actual project, like I'm creating something, I'll probably use GoFundMe or Indiegogo or what have you. But right now, I'm just gonna go for the stream donation goals. It's a long shot, but I really want to get these termites out of my house. Even if they're not there, I want any
Oh,
trace
yeah,
of them
no,
gone.
Like I've had to deal with termites. My whole family, he came down to help us deal with the termites. It was
Like if it was ants, I would have just look for everywhere for the.
yeah,
Yeah,
ants is one thing.
source, like,
Termites,
oh, okay.
termites can go
with
fuck
just a little bit of
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would have
termites
just
is
needed
another
to get you. Yeah, for ants, all
What?
you would have needed to do is just
I didn't
get a
say to go
couple
that far.
traps, but no, these are worse.
Yeah.
Like I found a company that's willing to go like a discount of like $99 for like the person who's using their services for the first time. But I'm seeing all these other prices vary from like 75 to 1,000 to like 200 to like 900 to like 90. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for 500, because if I go 1,000, that's gonna make me wait longer, and if I go for 75, I'm probably gonna hire the most biggest piece of shit to do the exterminating. So fuck that. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I just want these termites fucking gone. I just hope it happens about before I turn fucking 30, and I hope I get more subs and watchers that can help me help me enough to, donate a little bit here and there.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, well, I am getting some more viewers and more watch time, which is cool. But right now, I'm
I'm
really
proud-
hoping I
I'm proud
get
of you,
more.
man. I'm
Yeah,
proud of you
thanks a lot, man.
for that, man.
Yeah, thanks,
You're
man.
happy,
I just hope I get more for the sake of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
I really wasn't planning on coming back like this either. I was just gonna go back to the Wii, keep streaming the games I got, and then that's it. But now I don't. I'm afraid people call me an e-beggar.
oh, don't worry, you're not Dark Side Phil.
Yeah.
Trust me, at the very least, you're being, open into people, and you're not just lying.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, I got a picture right here. Hold on. Bless you.
Sorry if you hear the sounds of me tapping my control stick.
Right
It's like I said, I'm playing Paper Mario, so I got to do a lot of the action commands.
Timed hits.
So Gizmo, I had a question earlier, or I asked Alex, but what do you if they retranslated Super Mario RPG?
If they retranslate Paper Mario?
No. If they retranslated Super Mario RPG in a similar manner that they did with Paper Mario, do you think they would call timed hits action commands?
Timed hits action commands.
Because the original translation by I believe it was Ted Woolley, I think he called it they call it timed hits in that translation, but some people speculate that if they went back and retranslated that game, it would be action commands.
I mean, in context, it makes sense because you really do have to time it, but I think it's best. Well, if they really want to make it, like accurate to the translation, or like they want to have the translations 100% accurate, then yeah, go for it. But if they want to just go through like a translation,
come on! I was taking cover.
Project.
You're taking cover fire.
I don't know. I think it all depends. I think it all depends. Like if they're going for like 100% translation accuracy, then yeah, go for change timed hits to action commands. But if it's like a project where it's like they're trying to make everything look better, sound better, make some corrections and stuff like that, then yeah, just leave it as timed commands. It all really depends.
But then again, that would also depend on Square Enix willfully working with Nintendo on.
Oh, thank God!
I mean, they technically have. They went through some negotiations to get Cloud and Sephiroth, as well as 2 stages and a bunch of
just another
from the Final Fantasy
He could come back.
May sound crazy,
they also
but
did
it
get some Final Fantasy games in the 3DS.
I mean, it's possible they could come back.
It's still funny how Sonic, you were able to you ended up summarizing Blaze Blue, and Fran was just like, what?
Hey man, I mean, it's true. I mean,
I know it's true. I've seen Thorgy's Arcade's video on it. It's just like, it's still funny. He's like, because the plot summary of Blaze
5 power
Blue,
conduits remaining.
Because the plot summary of Blaze Blue Gizmo is
my fucking God. You cat.
Basically, humanity was dicks. Then they decided to destroy the world, and so the last black girl decided, I'm going to recreate the world, but make my big brother the main hero.
I don't think it was.
That sounds like a solid AJ skit.
I don't think he's exactly her big brother, but
no, Amaterasu. the
Man,
Amaterasu wanted to be safe, and then she crafted a hero.
Yeah,
to
right.
fit that role.
But then one of her creations, the Susanoo, gained
Yeah,
free will,
Susanoo,
and then
Yuki,
you wanted to
aka
keep
Yuki
free
Terumi.
will. And then he decided,
aka Yuki Terumi, after
oh,
he
shit,
wanted.
I have free will.
Yeah, Yuki Terumi. Yeah, Susanoo would. Yeah, Yuki Terumi was the divine sword, or Susanoo, which was
It's basically the delete button, basically.
Yes.
Basically, it's like, what if your delete button got consciousness?
And in essence.
So Kevin, did you click on that thing I sent you?
No, what was it?
Go check it out.
Okay.
It's incredibly cursed. I think you'll love it.
Incredible.
Huh.
Oh, next.
So Ben
continue.
ended up posting a thing in that showcase that maybe he could record his own game footage. It'd be a Steam Deck.
Game Deck? What?
Can a Steam Deck worth it? I mean, I'm like thinking, like, is it even worth it?
That all depends. It's another one of those depend kind of things. Like if you're really
I
into
mean, I
your
use a
PC
laptop, so I mean, like, I can bring my laptop and computer anywhere.
If you want an alternative to your laptop, then sure, but I don't know. Beyond that, I don't know.
Why would you?
I already got
Alex,
a Switch. So
why would you
like,
do this to me?
Why
would you do that to me? Why in the ever-loving fuck would you induce that image onto me?
What?
What? You don't
was literally
like
guts
with Rule 63 tomboy guts?
What?
with
Let me see.
with massive uncensored boobs.
Let me see.
Giant udders.
You're saying you're not into Rule 63 art?
No, I'm like,
I mean, what's
why?
I mean, then again, to be fair, current anime at this point, the line between hentai and anime is so blurred at this point.
Redo of Healer.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
anime.
watched some redo of Healer.
Yeah.
AKA
AKA what Alex dubbed as the raping of the shield hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I mean, I was gonna mention that
Raping of the shield healer.
goddamn
Or, yeah.
I was going to mention that dog anime.
No.
Basically, some
No,
guy.
no, no.
Oh, that.
Dog and-
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna bring that up. So I found a volume of that.
Yeah, why is the art so good in that manga?
There is a
I'm pissed. Art is
so
too good.
for those of you who don't know, there is a manga, aka webcomic, called Dog Nigga.
Oh.
What?
I'm a black.
I thought you
I am
knew
a
about
black
this.
man, and I need to know. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, so there is a
I have
There's-
several questions.
yeah, so did I. Yeah, so there is a comic called Dog Nigga. And you know how
The more you
these-
say it, the worse it gets.
Yeah. So you know how
I know you're
manga
not saying
tends
this.
to have like the front cover or be where you open it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the front cover is on what most books would consider the back of the book, and then the back cover is on the front of the book because they read right to left, right? Cool.
Yes.
Everybody understands that, right? Okay.
Yes.
So this one didn't do that.
Oh.
This one did something else.
What did it do, Alex? Pray tell.
Yeah, so I open up the front, I see this, and I'm baffled, because this showed up at the store that's next to the gym. And the fact that this book exists is baffling to me. The fact that it showed up at this store was also baffling to me, but this is also the store I've gotten several Gundam models from. And it's also a store where I found used anime lube. Not used, but like okay, not used, but like returned. It was still sealed, but you get my drift. Yeah, there was anime lube in there.
Got a place
mixed
you
in,
shop at.
mixed into a box
I'm not
with
surprised.
a bunch of pre-workout supplements. So that's fun. And I open up this book here, this volume 1 of the comic book Dog Nigga. And this is the first time I've ever been called.
The more
This
you
is the
say it, the worse it gets.
This is the first time I've ever been called the N-word by an inanimate object. Because the main character, the main character says, "You're reading it the wrong way, N-word."
Wait.
And I like, okay, okay, I'm intrigued. You got me, book. Let me see.
Wait, Alex.
Let me see.
Hold
Let me
on.
see about the rest of this. And then I open it up, and he says, "Okay, so, my origins are kind of fucked up. My dad got drunk and raped a she-dog, and then I happened. So, I've spent my life training to be able to beat him in a fight and then rape him." And I was like, "Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm done. I'm not reading any. I'm not reading any more of this. I get the gist. I don't care. I know! This is a real book! This is a real book that is in real bookstores!
Why?
I can't even.
Seems to have stirred up the hornet's nest.
I know! I don't get it! I don't
Someone
understand
looked
it!
at this.
It doesn't make the
Someone
slightest bit of
tried
sense
sit
to me.
down and make this. First of all, people looked at this, decided to publish it. Somebody at that bookstore looked at this book, said, "I'm going to sell this to people." Someone looked at this.
And said yes.
Fucked up.
Yeah, somebody published this as a somebody had an idea of writing this as a webcomic, and it's drawn like One Punch Man. So it looks kind of weird.
What? They said, "Hey, let's make this the new one."
Yeah. So, it's somebody thought this was a good idea to write as a webcomic. Somebody else picked it up and published it as a real book. And then, you know, somebody else decided it was a great idea to put it into
Like a
print.
skit from the goddamn Boondocks.
I know! That's why I brought it up! This doesn't sound real!
My name is Uncle Ruckus, a relation, and this is my new dog.
Hey, wake up, smell gay coffee.
Oh my god.
Hey, my dog is called Dog.
And
This is the
Like,
this is a straight up Uncle Ruckus pet.
Yeah.
yes.
right. Yeah.
There's some real injury in here. Real.
Uncle Ruck. Uncle Ruck is probably the only racist that might get away with being racist. Is it racist to hate your own race? That is the question.
See, the funny thing is, I've been called the N-word in person before, but I've never been called the N-word by an inanimate object.
Same
Well,
here. I have been
And
called
I'm
the
black,
N-word
so I
before. I have been called the N-word before as well. Oh, but I'm just like, okay.
The weirdest thing was, this one time, this guy comes into Subway and he orders a sub for himself. He's trying to get his buddy on the phone to see what he wants. And mind you, this is a white guy. Hey, so this guy, and there's this old black man behind him, in line waiting. and he and the white guy this is really fucking stupid. So the white guy he phones up his buddy, and eventually his buddy picks up the phone, and he says to him, "Yo, N-word, what do you want?" And then his buddy starts talking, and is like, man, I got an N-word here waiting on me. Just tell me what you want. And like, and then he says again to me, "I'm sorry, N-word. Heard this N-word was being too stupid. We're gonna fuck up his sub." So I made the worst sub I could think of, and I got a $4 tip for that. All the while, this old black man is standing behind this young white guy, and he's going,
What the hell?
like he's doing the full-on Master Roshi laugh at this guy.
And I'd probably be laughing too if some
Yeah.
white
That-
guy started. It's like one of those white boys trying to be black. One of those white.
Got some serious wiggetry at work here.
Oof.
Ed one store right now.
Read! Read! Ah! Oh, I'm sure we've all
And
seen
I'm-
that bit
and-
from Boondocks where they
Yep.
had to try to
The
exercise. I
meter. Yeah, this good old stink meter arc.
Is this an exorcism or a beating?
I love the Boondocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Guys,
Game about season 4
growing up,
though.
I was kinda
Oh, come on.
watching Boondocks, but
Yeah. Only
But-
thing I say is don't bother with season 4 if you're gonna watch it.
because
Season 4 may have had. Only reason you would watch season 4 is because of the stink meter episode, but that's about it.
because of two YouTubers that I'm a fan of, in which Nogla just brought up some clips, especially when Uncle Ruckus, no relation, suggests of rotating your racial slur.
Eh.
It just rolls off.
We need to invent some new racial slurs. The old ones are getting
Yeah.
too stale.
Yeah.
Use a.
And also
Here's
make-
what you do. Use some fictional slurs and then use those. See how well it goes. I've been using Shizno for like a
Yeah.
couple of years, and people are
I'm
people
I'm
are already
going to
outright
say-
acting like that's a
I'm
legitimate.
going to come up.
legitimate insult.
My new slur is Slimboggin. And you can pick out any race that you want for it to be, and it will be offensive.
It'll be.
Yeah,
a
I'm tired
racist-
of calling white people crackers.
Yeah.
You know, there was a-
Slimboggins.
If we've seen,
Legit, though, I've been using
hey Sonic, you ever seen Berserker
Shizno as a
Bridge?
legitimate insult for like a couple of years. I
No.
worked at the gas station.
Like,
Mitchell,
you know
it would help if you
how-
would panic enough to get... Oh, hey, you killed the Thin Man. Okay, that's cool.
So
I was gonna
there's
say, it'd be nice if you'd panic enough to get out of the Thin Man's plasma cloud.
Want to
No.
hear what the end of what he has to say?
Okay, so you know how the eclipse is going down and whatnot at the end of Berserk,
Okay, first
and
question, which Berserk are we talking? Which of Berserk?
97 Berserk anime.
Okay, then, good. Just making sure.
What's wrong with the 2012 trilogy?
Yeah, nothing wrong. It's just I prefer the 97.
The Memorial Edition actually has quite a few scenes that were missing from the films, and it actually adapted the wounds speech bit from on the manga.
I acknowledge that that version had its moments, but still.
97 anime left out Puck and the Skull Knight.
I know that.
They are essential to the plot of Berserk. They are essential to how Guts survives the eclipse. Well,
I know
Skull Knight
I'm
is
aware of
anyway.
that. I've read the manga.
Anyway, so
in Berserker Bridge, Griffith it gets telepathic message from the God Hand, and it's like,
Oh, god damn it!
and
There was a
Griffith,
more
who
direct
is
route. You could have gone around.
Mario, what the hell are you doing with that bed? Are you sniffing it or something?
It's better worse than the Pokemon dragons on the moon. Just lays in people's beds.
Anyway, as I was saying, so
Awesome.
So essentially,
Calm down
Griffith
for a second so that you can get out of this fucking plasma field or poison field or whatever.
So essentially,
What about
Griffith is
Griffith?
like,
Okay, well, I'm leaving her up there.
was like, I don't like these guys helped me out, like help me escape and whatnot. I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill all of them. Can I at least sacrifice Ice Corcus or that cold cut kid, referring to Rickert? Or and he's not even in the Nexus with the other members of the Band of the Hawk. He's, you know, elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because and funnily enough, the Memorial Edition actually adds one scene that I think was cut out from the film trilogy, which was Rickert trying to talk to a guy about getting across the border, or which was
How does the
alluded to by
shotgun have
Kafka.
a better hit percent at that range? That doesn't
And,
make any sense.
And in essence, it's like we actually in the Golden Age arc Memorial Edition, we at least get to see what Rickert was doing before he got to the tornado. Which is a unique scene for that adaptation.
Over here.
What about the abridged?
No.
Anyway, so back to the abridged. Griffith it was told by the Godhead, like,
how's it dashing?
no, this
One
is kind of an
space
all
dash
or
over
nothing deal. So then, Griffith said, like, so what happens if I say no? And Void responds with, well, you'll all be returned to whence you came, and it'll, and that's it. And guess what? Griffith actually said no.
Huh.
To the Godhead,
Well,
and he told them to get their demonic asses out.
There we go.
So,
Consider them.
Bada fucking boom.
So then Void tries to offer the same proposition to Pippin, and Pippin's response is like, nah, if I ever kill these crackers, it'll be with my own hands. Thanks anyway, though. And then Void's like, well, shit. Farewell, humanity. We will see you in 1,000 years. And that's it. They were able to help mend Griffith's injuries because they still had some leftover elf dust from earlier in the show.
Come on, Captain
that
Fat
they didn't
Guy.
use on Guts. So
I named A. Salieri's character A. Salieri Fat Gay.
That gay fat.
Oh God.
Yes. Just because I couldn't remember what his actual last name was, so I just put whatever.
Anyway, so we're gonna use the very talkative key to get into this windmill here, because Tubba Blubba's been chasing us for a while.
Oh, I miss magic.
And then it's like, so what are they gonna do now? Because they're still on the run from the Midland Army and whatnot. So Griffith suggests a "Where are they now?" montage. And I'm just like, well, that just seems kind of random. Also, apparently, according to Ben Creighton, aka HBI2K, is a bridge canon. In Judo ends up being recruited as a quote-unquote cosmic maintenance man, which is the role assigned to the Skull Knight in that abridgment.
Huh.
And he ends up going to the world of, and because a character in the first few episodes of Gantz ended up bearing a strong resemblance to Judo. He was like, you know what? I might as well make him Judo. Judo warns the characters in there that they'll experience an ending far worse than Berserk, which was filler ending.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of the
And
the rest of the series is completely filler.
Yep. As pointed out by Gantz himself.
Gantz, aka Professor Stephen Hawking.
Yep. Because he has that text-to-speech voice. Remind me again why the show needs a bridging. And I'm like, I'm not a fan of the ADV dub. It kind of sucks. Chris Ayres,
understandable.
Chris Ayres was the only
Respect
remotely decent in voice in that. And dub.
You know what? I respect that. Respect that reasoning. I might give that a bridge a watch now.
Yes.
Yes, it's quite good.
Go watch Berserk Abridged and Gantz Abridged. And if you're in the mood for his third project, which is Visions of Escaflowne Abridged, go check that out as well. He's actually completed all of these. And he did commentaries on them.
Wait.
Yeah, the commentaries on Gantz Abridged are really good.
I gotta look up the stuff that he said. I gotta watch the commentaries again just so I can see what he said. Oh, and by the way, we're fighting Tubba Blubba's heart.
Oh, wait, you're already at Tubba Blubba's heart? Christ, that was quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised how,
Again, I guess Chapter 3 wasn't actually all that long if you think about it. Because, I mean, other than the
God
Forever
damn it.
Forest, other than that, it's just a straight line to Blubba's castle, a couple of encounters, and that's it.
Repel gel so that I don't have to, you know, worry about enemy attacks and bring out Bow. See, this is the boss fight that Bow was that Lady Bow was designed for, or which is which is to take on this guy.
I mean, it's basically the Zelda.
Hoping to take out both of them, but
no, get a new power up.
Apparently that's not going to happen.
Be used later.
Aaron, use out of sight.
What?
Sight.
That didn't even
Curse!
Go
Why
anywhere
were
near
you
her.
doing anything there? Oh, the spell's power wore off. I gotta go back and get. I gotta go back and acquire that.
Curse. It's like a gotcha. Sometimes you get something good out of it, sometimes you get something crap.
Oh god, the absurd luck of
Damn it.
And again, at least with gotchas, I can actually use some of the stuff I get out of it.
Never played Fire Emblem Heroes.
Hey.
I mean, I play Fate Grand Order.
Oh, that's even worse.
Why would you put yourself through such torture?
I mean, I'm
me
a
or
one player, and I am
Fate Grand Order. Why?
No, I mean,
just don't forget.
God,
just don't forget. Arturia maybe
Cyberdisk.
Don't forget.
Look at all the tutorials.
Don't forget that Arturia may be one of the most powerful servants in all of the Fate canon lore, but she is at the same time the lowest ranked 5-star
oh my
servant.
Well, she was the lowest ranked 5-star. She got buffed.
Of course she did, and Gilgamesh is still the highest.
Yeah, but then again,
Arturia's gotta get buffed.
I mean,
Speaking of video games,
she's the king of England. She's got to be buff.
There's
the
an
funny thing
announcement
is that even though it would make more logical sense for Arturia to just
you know what pisses me off about Fate Grand Order is kind of how they treat her, like in the games, because she's pretty much non-existent in the Fate Grand Order stories. Apparently, Natsu has this weird thing where they don't want to use any Fate Stay 9 character servants because their stories are quote-unquote over. Yet every event, you always see Emiya or Medusa or Ku for some reason. And how they get her, and you know how they get around with the whole Artoria thing? By making more versions of her. Like now we have Artoria with a lance. Here's Artoria with a lance, but now she's evil. Like, trust me, you could literally have a Holy Grail war of just Artorias now. There's a Saber one, an Archer one, a Lancer one, a Caster one.
I'm gonna let Lady Bo finish this guy off.
Caster one recently came out. There's an Assassin one, the Berserker one, Ruler one. I think the only Artorias that aren't in a class yet is freaking Avenger and Moon Cancer. Yes, Moon Cancer is a class.
Artoria is like
Is a class
Goku.
now. In a way.
Every game has way too many.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to
Blubba just releases all the ghosts he ate.
By the way, yes, there is a Moon Cancer class.
Speaking of video games, there's a new one that's been announced. I guess because how successful Hogwarts Legacy has been, they announced another one called Quidditch Champions.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah, they announced that they're not only going to have a game based off of the what was it called? The Goblet of Fire
You mean
the fire game? That pork, something called pork.
The Goblet of Fire.
Triwizard Tournament. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
not only are they making
tournament.
a game based off the Triwizard Tournament, they're also making a game based off another game that's in the Harry Potter universe called Quidditch Champions.
Oh, cool.
They're just now accepting alpha testers as long as you sign up. While there's no guarantee that everybody's going to get picked, it is something to talk about because I'm sure we found a lot of Harry Potter games.
After solving the secret of the invincible
a lot of Harry Potter apps and stuff like that, but for them to bring back
already set free Star Spirit Scholar.
So they're bringing back the fact they're bringing back Quidditch is actually pretty exciting.
Free to haunt to their heart's content. Even the lonely wind echoing through Gusty Gulch seems to be celebrating the victory, at least for now. With newest party member Bo in tow, Mario and friends are ready to take on their next challenge. In a goddamn toy box. I'm not kidding.
So the one thing I love in the whole Harry Potter universe is Quidditch. I love Quidditch.
Rift actually hates Quidditch.
That's stupid. The fact that Quidditch wasn't a more prominent aspect of all of the movies is really horrible because like the Quidditch is one of the best parts in the books, you know?
Didn't they get rid of Quidditch in the movies like around
There was literally no. Okay, so the first appearance of Cedric Diggory, the first appearance of Cedric Diggory, most of the most important Quidditch match in the game, in the movie, all of that was cut from Prisoner of Azkaban because Alfonso Cuarón is a terrible filmmaker.
He's an ass.
Like I said, my experience with Harry Potter series is very limited.
And they cut the entirety of the Quidditch World Cup. Flatworm spawns on this level. Inevitably.
But,
interesting.
The only movie I can...
Here's my theory. So here's one of the theories I have when it comes to Quidditch.
Goblet of Fire.
Here's my theory on the Quidditch thing. We have, now 2 Quidditch games? And let's see.
Which of these things does Mario hate the most?
They already have movies based off of all the Harry Potter books. They have movies based off of the Fantastic Beasts books.
Oh, damn it.
So now, hear me out. An underdog movie based off of Quidditch.
They should do that.
There's literally been underdog stories about literally every sport out there, from football to basketball to baseball to even cricket. Fucking cricket. So seeing one based off of a fictional sport should actually be pretty cool.
I thought you needed to
Just away from
understand
my
what a
trading
crumpet
card.
was to get what cricket was.
Yeah. Hey,
Trump with you, honey.
Ogie? Who died to make you ref, huh?
There was a time when my mom was obsessed with Bollywood movies, so there's the reason why I know that there's an underdog movie of cricket.
So
God
Gizmo.
damn
To
it.
wait for the Yu-Gi-Oh underdog movie.
I mean, isn't the entire story of Yu-Gi-Oh about the underdog?
Right. It's literally a
Right.
kid. It's literally a teenager that's stuck in the body of a kid that gets possessed by a pharaoh.
Yes, that is
And
literally the
there's also
textbook
5
definition
Ds,
of an
right?
underdog story.
Yeah. And there's also like, in fact, now I think about it, I think every Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist is pretty much an underdog. In some
Yeah,
way.
even it's like Judai Ayuki was an underdog. Yusei
Yeah,
Fudo
Cypher Red.
was an underdog. Yuma Tsukumo was a underdog. Hell, I think the protagonist of what was the name of the Yu-Gi-Oh series that came out after? Or
That was Trains, was it? Was it Trains? I think it was Trains, right?
no, it wasn't
I like
Vrains.
trying.
No way.
Oh, look,
Like,
it's
I'm
Junior Krupa. Who is he again?
So
hi,
you
Proto-Man.
Dual Monsters GX, 5Ds, Zexal, Zeal, as it is called in some corners, Vrains.
Oh,
fucking remember.
Vrains was next, and then it was
They should have stopped after 5Ds because
Well, yeah, well, they should have
Honestly,
finished
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh has
Hey,
what
but
I
that's
call the Pokemon
no,
past
problem.
that was when it came.
I think they
That's
should have
when the
stopped
card game went
after
crazy.
Zexal.
Yeah,
No,
Zexal
they
was
should have stopped
alright.
after 5Ds because right after that is when the card game itself went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we
You
got
mean-
this whole timeline split.
No, I'm not talking about the anime. I'm talking about the legit card game. Like, if the reason why I say 5Ds is because that's right after that, when they kept the anime going, they kept adding more and more rules and more shit to the card game
Yeah.
I
that did
can
not need to
agree
be
with
there.
you since
It
I
was like
played
at first,
Master Duels. I can
at first
agree
it was
with
like,
you
okay,
because the current Yu-Gi-Oh meta is kind of bullshit.
yeah, think
We
of it
need
like
to
this.
ban all the tuner monsters.
Think of
That's
it
what
like
we gotta
this.
do.
It's like,
Yo, keep the
okay,
tuner monster. It's Link monsters that are the problem.
No,
So I
you
think-
haven't
no,
seen
it's like, I'm talking like they're like adding like more. They're adding like more fusions. There's like all these other like fusion
Yeah,
upon
more
fusions
fusions.
about all these like
some of
cards
these,
that
like,
are.
in the deck, like fucking Ash Blossom, man. Like, if you're gonna play Master Duel, there's a beware of Ash Blossom and Maxi, because you will see that in that deck everywhere. Like, here's a drinking game for you. Like, play 10 matches of ranked Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and take a shot every time you see either an Ash Blossom or a Maxi.
This is why
Everybody got that card in that deck.
This is why I'm only going to stick to the old school Yu-Gi-Oh games, and if they ever say like, "Oh, we have a new Yu-Gi-Oh video game after all these years," oh, cool. Are you going to stick to the old school rules? If they're saying that, yeah,
One of the biggest problems
exactly.
I
No,
saw
that's
with
why I'm not going
Yu-Gi-Oh!
to play
is
it.
that
I was like,
they
this
didn't
is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
have
is like
any
playing more-
restraint with how they introduced new cards. So
Yeah.
rather than
Like, hey, here's a card that's
so they
unaffected
created
by
really
everything.
stupid synergies that meant they had to ban cards, and so people have these cards that they paid real money for in real life, real cards they
Pot
paid
of
real money
Greed.
for in real life. I know that sounds redundant, but you know,
Rip Pot
and
of Greed.
they can't use them.
What does it do? I still don't know what it
rather
does.
than coming up with ways to balance the game, or
Think it has
you know,
something to do with
simply
draw
not
some
introducing
cards?
some of these cards in the first place, or you know, anything like that, they've
One of the best way.
done their
Yeah, I found
damnedest to just waste everybody's time and money, really.
Yeah,
That's
this
why
is
if I
why I
ever
kind of stick
get-
to Master Duel since it's free.
It's kind of funny, don't you think? Though, like, think of all the popular card games out right now. Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all these games rarely have had any changes to the gameplay, if any.
Yeah,
But it's only
barely
been
any
Yu-Gi-Oh that had the most amount of unnecessary, unwanted, unasked for changes.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, it's run by Konami, so obviously something's going to get fucked up.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
because it's
look
a card game. Like, dude, they can do whatever they want with their games. So we could just choose not to buy it.
yeah, because I mean nowadays
But when it comes
some
to
decks like
Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to buy the
power
cards and everything
hell.
if you want to keep playing the game. But if you want to,
Yeah,
but if you're an
Yu-Gi-Oh!
old school player who wants to get into like the new school stuff, you have to keep buying it so you can catch up.
The funny
But
thing
fuck
is,
that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! was kind of, Yu-Gi-Oh! started off as a Magic the Gathering clone,
Especially if
got
your
way
deck
better than
doesn't
Magic
have,
the
like-
Gathering, and then got really shitty, and Magic followed it down the exact same path not too long after.
Honestly, I feel bad for the old players because like if your deck card doesn't like if you're someone who plays tournaments and your deck does not get a lot of support, because I mean all the old
Oh, Magic
old
Rock.
decks, like unless your name is either Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, or Dark Magicians, good luck trying to get any support for your
No,
deck.
that's...
Oh, and
Shit
let's
that I
also
can
not
use
forget
that
the
out
fact
there.
that they keep adding more support to the Blue Eyes thing just to
How are you? Oh my god!
Which doesn't help because Blue Eyes still kind of sucks.
I
they
mean,
keep-
Really, he sucks now.
Yeah, he
could have
kinda
sworn he
sucks
was pretty
because-
OP.
Well, not anymore.
How does one of the
I mean,
most
like,
How does one of the most popular Yu-Gi-Oh monsters suck now?
They keep... I don't know, but they keep screwing... Well,
lack
maybe
of
it has
defense.
something to do with the fact that they
Because
banned
nowadays-
polymerization.
No, I mean, I think
You know?
polymerization is still. I think polymerization is still not banned. It's just
You
the
ever
fact
heard
that
of-
Blue Eyes
you ever
lack
heard of-
any defenses? Like,
I mean,
right, because nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh is all about OTGs. Basically, you know how Marvel's Capcom, whenever you go online, all your opponent needs to do is touch you once, and then you just gotta sit through this 50-minute long combo that kills basically one shot.
Not
kills
really.
you.
I mean, there's counters.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, but basically, like.
I
I
forgot
have
what the
to compare,
stars
like
did.
I don't know
Never
what
mind.
like OTD
That's
like
3
in
coins
real life,
wasted.
but like if I had to compare it to Master Duel in a way, basically the current meta is basically make sure your opponent can't play the game as much as possible with.
Fuck
I gotta
that
get rid
noise,
of these
man.
shy guys who have taken
There-
over.
There's
Toad
really no
Town.
point to the card game if you're gonna if the point of the game is to prevent your opponent from playing.
Yeah, because now the meta is like all about floodgates.
You might as well be playing
Astro.
solitaire. What is that
No,
shit?
if you're
It
a
is
synchro
basically
player that
solitaire.
if you're a synchro player that you're a fan of the of that one
I am a
of that one
synchro.
archetype of that one archetype that that has all of its monsters with the same aim defense point. Instead, it's just like
nobody but me.
It's like literally.
I'm trying to remember the name of the archetype.
You know it's bad when like literally like most people would actually surrender, but if they don't get first pick.
Jarrett says, ooh, Twitch
Rekindling.
stream, and cause they're not Dark Magician Girl.
No. What about no? It's the one that has synergy with the spell card Rekindling. And
I'm not sure about that.
It's
one.
it's a decent
I mean,
recovery.
I play
spell.
freaking Red Dragon Archfiend.
It's
Jack Atlas.
It's a decent recovery. Yeah, it's a decent on recovery item. On stand at first glance, but at a later glance, will the Fire Fist player be so kind as to finish their fucking turn?
Yeah, because that's also another thing. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh sucks.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Combos last for
suffers from a
goddamn
couple of
ever.
problems. For one thing, it was never really designed to be a real card game. And they Kazuki Takahashi, he designed it
really?
mostly to be a holy shit, stop bullet spamming.
A mostly holy shit stop bullet spamming game.
To be, a
Let me play the
a
game.
vehicle for
Why turn on the
storytelling.
Xbox, Mom.
It was designed to be a vehicle for the
It was
storytelling.
my turn on the Xbox
of the show. And the and the manga.
And Dark
that's perfectly fine, but then they tried to turn it into the into a real card game. And you know, they kind of succeeded, but at the same oh, nice.
Then we got to
Oh, hey, there's
5G,
more HP
then
up.
And XC's monsters became a thing.
Yeah, well, they
that's
mostly succeeded at first. Nah, I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh! When can I fucking play?
Yeah.
So
Now I still don't know what the fuck a pendulum monster does.
And you know what's one thing
I dropped out around the time pendulum summoning became a thing.
Fucking pendulum.
Yeah.
Now they've completely redesigned
the
play field. So I have several playmats. I have several playmats that are completely worthless in the modern era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they've added a bunch of other shit too.
Here's what you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! And what you only need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Graveyard, deck, fusion, field, summon,
Ash Blossom,
and face down.
Traps,
That's it.
And hand.
Hand is irrelevant. Everyone's gonna.
I mean, unless your name's
Have
everybody's gonna want to throw hands.
That's the. It's like deck, graveyard, field, magic / spell cards, face up cards, face down cards. That's it. That's all there needs to be. But they added so much unnecessary shit there, man. It's
they basically tacked a whole completely different game on top of the main game.
It's like playing Street Fighter V. We don't need this many perks.
Yeah.
Or hold on.
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically Marvel's
Street Fighter Cross Tekken. We don't need that many perks for one fighter.
Where it's not, or like literally any versus game really, where it's just about you.
No. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is the one that's the best example. When it comes to like other versus,
I'm talking about like the play style, really. I'm talking
play style too. Like all the other ones are fine. Well,
it's like literally the goal is not about getting the big marks. Like more like, can you keep your opponent from doing anything? It's like most of the big meta decks.
That's literally any fight.
My bomb back.
Keep them from fighting, escaping, dodging. If you literally cannot get yourself out of a combo, that's on you. You don't know how to do a parry. You don't know how to do a dodge. You don't know how to do a mega crash. That's on you.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do a combo breaker either. That's on you too.
Combo breaker.
Forget combo breakers. If you don't know how to do a counter breaker, you're fucked.
That don't have that defensive mechanic.
You know, dog, I heard you like bombs, so we put bombs in your bombs so you can bomb while you bomb. Bomb.
Hey, I heard you like counter breakers, so we put a counter breaker on your counter breaker. They're called counter breakers. Counter breaker.
Oh, the perk thing, the gem system was ass. Shadow breaker, yeah. Like people have given me shit for complaining about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has kind of fallen to the wayside. And they've said, it was never really supposed to be about recreating stuff from the game. And I understand that you can't really do stuff from the game from the show in the game, but at the same time, like, we wanted to come close to it, but now we can't even use the stuff from the anime in the game.
We want to be able to recreate moments with. We want to be able to recreate moments that have
cards in the game, and they practically are useless most of the time.
We want to be able to recreate moments from the anime where we could hear the Japanese music.
No, I want to hear
our victory.
That's the music I want to hear. The music sucks. The music sucks.
You know what's funny?
I want to hear the 4-kit score.
No.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's time to. Shit.
My deck.
That's one thing I did like about that Cell verse. It's like it did go into like how bullshit the rules was compare.
I actually like the TV. I actually wish they actually implemented some of the rules from the anime into the game because it does make sense if you think about it.
Yeah,
But
some
no,
of
they
the-
didn't.
Yeah.
Well, the
Well, some
points,
of them, not
the
all
life
of them.
counter being as high as it was kind of threw me for a loop when I first started
But
playing the
like, it
game.
does kind of make
Not
sense
for
when you
me. It
consider
made
the-
total sense. There's a
No,
lot of
yeah,
power.
I understand. I understand
Yeah, I mean,
why
like,
it makes
3,000
sense. It's just that
monsters.
when at the time it kind of threw me for a loop. And you know, some of my friends and I like before we really got the hang of the game and kind of knocked the life point counter down to 4,000 and
I
from
mean,
the
yeah,
8,000
guys.
that it is
first,
usually.
but then
Okay,
once I
guys, I have a
realized, oh, yeah,
question.
blue eyes.
And
Alright.
for Paper Mario fans, Rogueport or Toad Town?
Rogueport.
You prefer?
Whoever you want.
Rogueport, man. I mean, they have a literal murder and body in that place.
Ah, damn it!
That's true.
I didn't
That
even
is
make it to
true.
grade.
Chapter
And a
4, Trials in the
What's better
Toy
than
Box.
that? We will never
Okay,
get a
guys.
place like Rogueport ever
Okay, guys,
again
we're
in
in
a
the-
Nintendo game.
We're in the Shy Guy area, so I need creative pun names for Shy Guys.
How about Dead Guy?
Drink.
The anti guy is in this game.
Drinkage.
I
That-
was gonna
that's
say, you know, I
not a
was gonna
pun.
say,
Violet.
wanna
It's fun
say-
on being shy.
Bold
no,
guy.
screw it, Nega Guy.
The anti guy is
blood.
still a thing.
Or blood.
I don't know.
The try shy
Guy.
guy.
Hey, a dime.
Ace Guy, Rich Guy.
No.
Rude
Oh, the
guy.
pun. No. The puns have to kind of rhyme.
Walk-in closet.
Eye Guy.
Hey, that was a well-placed bomb. Uh-huh.
You know the ones that really they like to bake are called pie guys.
Except
the
for
one
that
also
one
high-
that really likes bread. We call him Rye Guy.
There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
No.
Okay. Hey, then the ones that also kind of just run away like wimps. We call them Bye Guys.
Sure. Hey, the
But those
coupon
guys
has
who
appeared
like
in the
to fry
basement.
stuff, we call them Fry Guys.
And I've
Yeah.
got bombs now.
Yeah, they work at the local McDonald's. So they're responsible for why McDonald's has such terrible food.
They fry everything, man. They fried my homework last week.
They fried my lettuce.
Oh, great. Now Mario's dizzy.
Number
So
13.
hi, Proto Man. EXE,
McDonald's.
aka
McDonald's
Zero.
fried lettuce.
Let me guess, you're playing the Legacy Collection right now.
Yeah, I'm playing the first Battle Network. I'm at Iceman stage, and Christ, man, I miss being able to run whenever I want. And Christ, I mean, Battle Network 1 is fine, but Christ, man, I want to get to 2.
Great.
Why didn't they
Dancing.
implement that into the new version?
I know, like, where's the map? Like, they had, like, there was a remake of Battle Network.
One
already
spider.
exist that had, yeah,
Yeah,
which
but
had a crossover.
And that remake also,
crossover with Star.
yeah, that remake featured
Not gonna be able
Geo
to survive
being like,
that.
yeah,
What?
Like, I mean, you didn't have.
No.
he's like,
definitive.
Obviously
he could have
not, come to
he could have
think
been
of it.
able to defeat EXE right then and there, but they're like, no, I needed to hold back. I needed to test them.
And also
Okay,
the
then.
timeline shenanigans.
Yes, because there was a time man.
Super secret room was probably
back
here.
to-
I thought it was Clockman. I thought it was Clockman. Wait, was the remake made before or after the PSP remake of Mega Man 1?
The answer is yes.
Megman.
I'm probably not gonna
Because
survive
I
this
mean,
one,
Mega
but
Man Powered Up
I can
did
at least
add
give
like
it-
Oil Man
yeah.
and Time Man, so yeah.
He burnt my shake. If there's any in there that are in the air, they're fly guys. Jarrett says.
Yeah. Oh.
So what do you guys think about Proto Man EXE's design?
Also, we have, because of the Discord overlay and Binding of Isaac, I have our avatars in 2 spots. So we have them on the right and on the left.
Neat.
That's not on purpose.
boy.
That just happened.
Oh, did you know that there's actually a rare...
Oh,
Did you guys know that there's a rare undead version called Dry Guys?
Eh.
And for those Shy Guys that speak in deadpan monotone voices, we call them Clear Eye guys. For dry eye, try Clear Eye.
Also, I did give like NT Warrior watching. Man, there was some weird stuff in NT Warrior.
Yep.
There was that time Roll became a dominatrix.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Yep. That was the thing that happened.
Like, oh yeah. Like, I was like, oh yeah. That was a thing.
And then there was that one time where they did Nightmare on Elm Street.
And then there was the time Mega Man was a cat boy.
And then there was that time where he was covered in bandages and Band-Aid.
And then there was that time Lang got molested by Video Man.
Excuse me?
Come again?
Okay. Do I got him? Oh, is it still there? Yeah, Video Man.
For the colorful Shy Guys, Tie Guys.
Yeah,
And
they're
the ones
tied up.
from the ones
No,
from the future are Psy Guys.
No, those are the really depressed Shy Guys.
What the fuck?
The really depressed
Why are
Shy
there-
Guys are called Psy Guys. Like,
Why are there two players now?
And and the ones that want you to get a move on are called Come On Guys.
Also, the fact that Mega Man got tortured like a lot in that
Ears
show.
down. Oh fuck. The wafer. That's a great one.
Oh, let's also not forget the fact that that Pharaoh Man punched him.
Yeah,
Huh.
Come on, we've all seen that bit from the Ruby Spears cartoon.
it was great. It's kind of what makes his Battle Network design kind of disappointing. It's
Now
literally just
I've
two-
got your power. Pharaoh Man does not give a damn.
I mean, yes.
You know,
Balls
you're
of steel.
balls of steel. Steel, balls of steel.
Yep.
The ones who are always curious are why guys.
Balls.
These are actually creative puns. Who would have guessed it?
Oh, funny thing about that, I'm gonna see if I can make that balls a donation notification.
Oh God.
Yeah, that just bring back.
Yeah,
the
I posted it on
bygones.
the broadcast chat.
Mm.
Yeah, Video Man.
I'm going to say-
Video Man-
balls.
Yeah, Video Man got way too into that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Get off
freaking
the vent or
bonding.
I'll have you bent.
get off the
Yeah.
server, get off the vent, or I'll have you bent. Do people even still use Ventrilo? Is that even a
What?
thing anymore?
Oh, Ventrilo?
Yeah.
What's that?
You remember that video, balls, where the guy who used a Duke Nukem
That's Duke
soundboard?
Nukem.
Yeah, you gotta use the Duke
Hmm.
Nukem soundboard to harass a bunch of
I'm just gonna.
online
I
players.
just saved real quick.
It's called Ventrilo
Saved
harassment.
real quick, and I'm going to attempt taking on the
Why is it the
anti-guy.
same boss that I fought earlier and died at?
Hey, this thought just came to mind. I plan on playing Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on Wii when I get back to streaming, and the thought came to me: why hasn't anyone tried to do another one of these? Not a versus Capcom game. I'm talking like
I don't think
Ooh,
anybody knows
10
what
attack
Tatsunoko
power.
is.
I'm talking like
Yeah.
anime company versus outright video.
Oh
game
my
company.
God!
Like
when?
maybe I don't know,
I had
Toei
damage
versus
dodge.
SNK or like something like Toei versus SNK or something
Goat
like that.
Hoof. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That would be
I
interesting.
mean, the
Don't you
closest thing
think?
I could think
Another
about is
anime,
that Dink.
another anime versus fighter.
I mean, I
You
don't know
know,
if like
they did
counts
one. It
because
was
that
called
Dink-
Shonen Jump versus, well, it was called Jump All-Stars.
Well, that's not really a versus game. That's just a.
Oh my God! I am getting
It's a
I'm talking
dominated
like-
by
the
this guy.
closest thing I can think of is
I'm
that
talking
Dink
Marvel versus Capcom, and
I think, but then again,
Mortal
that's more
Kombat
like
versus DC
Sega
Universe.
getting.
It's one thing if it's more empty. It's one thing if it was Smash Brothers. It's one thing if it was Marvel versus Capcom. I've only seen it done once where they had an anime company have their characters fight against a bunch of video game characters.
I mean, I
That
don't know
was
if it
completely
counts, but
worthless.
there was the
Ah,
guys who made like Sword Art Online,
was a distinct
Denki,
waste
or
of
what's
health.
its name, like Denki Buko Fighting Climax or whatever it was
Dengeki
called, and it like
Bunko.
Those are
man,
visual novel characters. Like I'm straight up talking
but it, like it also
like
had like Virtual Fighter
Toei and
characters
own
and like
characters.
Valkyria Chronicles, but I don't know if that counts because
Doesn't it really doesn't?
yeah, it probably doesn't.
It really
And
does
I'm
not.
dead.
I'm talking like the company that
Yep,
owns
I'm gonna have to wait a while before I
the company
take this
that
guy
owns
on.
these anime licenses and just these anime licenses, no guest characters
What?
on their side
Oh.
against
Oh, there we go.
this video game company, no special character, no special guest characters either for them,
I'll come back
fighting
to that
the shit
fight.
out of each other. Let's say Toei versus SNK, like I said, you get to pick whatever Toei owns, and you get to pick whoever SNK owns.
Let me think. Who
Oh,
Toei owns.
Gizmo,
One
explain
Piece.
the lore. Did you explain the lore of your favorite comic book character?
No,
Explain the lore of your favorite comic book character.
One Piece
man
ruined
grows up
my
wimpy.
memory.
He loves aunt and uncle.
Is
He
that
goes to high school.
Spider-Man?
He's still small and wimpy. He gets bitten by Spider-Man. Yeah, there you go. That's why I didn't mention it. Everyone knows him. Same thing with Superman.
Yeah.
Same thing with Batman. Literally everyone knows him.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know.
Just player one,
I
you
You haven't
suck.
heard of
wonder how many-
Batman, Superman, or Spider-Man? You have no excuse.
I
Just
wonder
like
how
how-
many people on here know the lore of Beast Boy.
That depends
I
which
don't.
one.
Just
Yeah.
his
No, not adjust.
lore.
Yeah, because like there's different versions.
His origin
dude.
story has been fucked with for quite a while.
There's
Yeah,
the
This
Doom
isn't like
Patrol, there was
Superman.
Teen Titans.
Young
Okay,
Justice, Teen
so
Titans.
here's the lore that I know. Garfield Logan was but a young boy who was traveling with his parents, who were a pair of geneticists, Mark and Marie Logan, and they were in Africa, studying the
Retrovision, aka trying to play this on my 3DS back in the day. Which I did. I played the hell out of this game on 3DS.
studying a incurable disease known as Sakusha,
Oh,
which
yeah.
has a 100% fatality rate and is apparently caused by being bitten by a green monkey.
I thought it was caused by being bitten by a radioactive spider.
Monkey.
I think it's gotta be bitten by something.
Oh, I gotta make that
Garfield
notification
Logan
too.
was bitten by a radioactive by a radioactive Incredible Hulk.
Monkey.
That's stupid. And
That
then
is indeed-
one day, Gar ended up encountering this monkey, which ended up infecting
There we
him.
go.
Kusha, his parents not willing to part with him, and decided to test an experimental serum on him, which turned his skin and hair and eyes green. And it also
Absolutely something Dr. House would do.
and also
Fun
his
fact. Fun
and
fact.
also his teeth became
His dad interned with him.
and also Gar's canines kind of became like more akin to fangs, and his ears became more pointed, or his ears became pointed. Also,
Bitten by a radioactive your mom, Jarrett says.
oh my
Eh.
god!
Wanna
And
get
if
such-
enhanced
give me
senses,
such a-
Bitten by radioactive your mom.
if
I'm gonna
enhan-
go to the computer store. And...
if enhanced senses were all that Garfield ended up gaining, you would be
shopkeeper didn't
dead
have anything.
wrong. One day his mom was attacked by. One day he and his mom were out and about, and they were attacked by a snake. Gar ended up on instinct
and unknowingly transforming into a mongoose and eating the cobra.
That's
Right,
awesome.
eating the snake.
That is indeed.
Yeah, his parents unintentionally gave him the ability to shapeshift into any animal that he has knowledge of or has seen before. And Gar is a huge fan of Animal Planet.
Duh.
Oh boy.
So it's
Do the
like
math.
Animorphs with fewer rules.
Animal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How
Unfortunate,
convenient.
unfortunately, most origin stories would not be complete without the obligatory parent's death. And Gar's parents died in a boating
My
accident.
parents are dead!
Oh
In a boating
boy.
accident,
Oh,
and that resulted in them going over the edge of a waterfall while they told him to fly away as a little birdie. So
He should have
Gar
flown
had-
away as the world's largest pterodactyl with them on his back.
Or become a goddamn whale.
he didn't know. Here's the thing: he was a kid and he didn't know, and he wasn't
Okay.
sure if he could do that.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Stop being a wuss, kid. Go back in time and save your parents and fuck up the timeline like Barry Allen.
No,
Yeah,
we,
save
we
it
need
because,
we need less of that.
No, everybody knows that saving your parents is the only way to.
Do
No
the thing,
superhero can't have parents anymore. I mean,
except for Aquaman.
Yeah.
except for
Man.
Aquaman.
Superman
I guess
occasionally
Superman.
has parents.
No, he's always had parents.
No, he occasionally has parents. The Kents died
It's
off
just
screen
adopted.
in the
It
original
still
comics.
counts.
Birth parents or adoptive parents?
Both.
Like, the
I mean,
Kents literally died off screen in the newspaper comics.
Oh.
who's reading the newspaper comics for their lore?
Considering that's where Superman came from originally, everybody.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
I'm
Not
just
so much.
saying, in the original comics, which were newspaper comics,
sure, but you're gonna have a lot of Gen Zs,
Anyway,
you
getting
know,
back to
Yes,
Gar's
or I don't
origin
know.
story, you would think that Gar's origin story would kind of lighten up a bit, and after that,
No.
nope, he ends up being adopted by a man who is an abusive uncle by the name of Nicholas Galtree. He would try to take advantage of Gar and try to make him give up his parents' heritage so that
or
he could
inheritance?
inheritance so that he could become stupid rich.
Oh yeah.
However, through a court case, Steve Dayton and Rita Farr were able to win custody over him and adopt him as their own son.
we're playing on the most extreme seed of all, gentlemen.
Which is
GFELLLL. And I just realized I forgot to put the music on. It's also gonna have to go way the fuck down because this game's audio is really loud and I can barely hear you.
Also,
There we
Any-
go.
Anyway, as I was saying,
No.
so then Gar
No.
would
No.
so then Gar would
No.
don on a stupid looking mask and can become a member of the Doom Patrol,
Oh yeah.
which consists of
A patrol which he would not be a part of in the PhD in the Doom Patrol TV show.
Yeah,
And
Cyborg
I
was
feel
in
like
that
we're
show
gonna
for
bring
some
him back.
reason.
I feel
And
like
unfortunately,
they're gonna bring him back there.
unfortunately for Gar,
Mm.
that adopted family would not last very long. All except for Robot Man
Hey.
end up dying. Yeah, and a
By the
freak.
way, Brendan Fraser was actually great in that movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Was.
He was excellent as Robot Man.
Robot Man.
Almost called him Robo Man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe I have RoboCop on the
Robot
brain.
Man.
That's
Yeah,
understandable.
Brendan Fraser was
Brendan
actually pretty good as
Brendan
Man.
Fraser is RoboCop. Imagine him in the RoboCop remake saying, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Nah, I can't really imagine that.
Yeah, I can. Without laughing.
No, I can't
Not without
either. I'm just
laughing.
saying.
He was still good as
Anyway.
Robot Man.
So yeah, anyway,
Yeah,
Gar
he was
was
great.
Gar was once again an orphan
Your
twice
move, great.
over. Or so yeah. Now life was not good for our changeling. Eventually he would get a girlfriend, but then Galtree came back with a robot. And Gar had to fight him off. He unfortunately
Oh.
had to break up
I
with
don't
the
know why I did
girlfriend.
that.
Right? Because no superhero can have good relationships.
See here.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Two.
Beast
What
Boy.
does D2 do?
Yeah, if you thought Peter Parker's life sucked, Gar or Gar's Arnold Drake must have been like to Stanley, hold my beer.
Yeah,
He
and I
still
mean, no
got
wonder
married
he
to
got so
MJ.
attached.
You do know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
and then Jose
Yeah, well,
Quesadilla
some
did something
continuity.
about that.
We don't talk about that
Yeah,
piece of
because-
shit motherfucker. I'm not talking about the comic either.
I mean, depends on which MJ, because
You can
usually
suck
they either
dick.
go one or two ways. Either they do get married, nothing happens, and we get eventually May Parker, or we get
He remembered
we got
everything
one-
anyway, so what was the fucking point?
One More Day was a mistake.
Here's why I'm a little pissed. I like the story. I like the concept of Spider-Man still not being able to let go because Aunt May wasn't like a best friend or anything that's been around for a few years. Aunt May was literally there from the very beginning, like practically raised him as her own son, right?
His
And then,
mom.
yeah, it was pretty much she was pretty much his mom.
Yeah.
So it would make sense why
Although,
of all the
pretty
characters.
much his mom. Allow me to interrupt you.
No, don't make me remember that one. I know
Have-
I know what you're going to point out. Don't even.
You've got trouble.
Don't even. I know
And
that
it's
one.
time to make
And
it double.
Let me give you the one. Let me give you one word review for that.
Bullshit. Is that the one word review? Because I think it might be.
No, it's bad.
Anyway,
It's an obligatory puking sound. That's bad. BAAGH exclamation exclamation exclamation.
Anyway, back to the summary. Gar would eventually join the Teen Titans as part of the new Teen Titans, not the old Teen Titans, the new one.
You mean DC Comics presents the new Teen Titans?
Yes.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Puny little spiders stood no chance against my eye lasers.
Oh, and he would also end up falling in love with a girl named Tara Markov, who
Wise man
turned out she wanted whom turned out as opposed to and it turns out Tara wanted old man penis.
He filled the void with pedophilia.
The way you worded that, he was like he wanted old man penis.
She wanted old man penis.
He wanted old man.
World's
Man
greatest
penis.
pedophile, everybody.
Not old man penis. Old man penis. Old man penis.
Could have said old man dick, but nope.
Old man penis.
I know.
Make that a soundboard. Old man penis. They like we're gonna do like a Boondocks watch party, and the moment we see Mr. Dubois' possessed ass attack Grandpa Freeman, and that's when he's like stumbles out of the bathroom in his pink
Norman
thong.
Osborn would go crazy for her then, and
That's
yeah.
when I press the button.
You see
and
the bit where the guy made everybody come? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Press the button of the soundboard.
That's
the moment you see
hilarious.
Grandpa Freeman's dick. Old man penis. It's still weird. I don't see Gwen as the type of girl that would give
No.
in to Norman. No.
Well, here's the thing. They fixed that later, and that Mysterio tricked Norman into believing that that
Gwen
was
Stacy
what
never
happened.
wanted him.
Mysterio just be all like,
What the
oh,
fuck?
by the way, Norman, just to fuck with you, I made you think that Gwen Stacy actually wanted you.
This is called a
That's right.
sex doll. I imported it from a place called Japan.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what the hell was he fucking then? A fleshlight? And what was Mysterio just holding it up? Like, oh fuck, I gotta hold this thing up again.
You know what? That's a better image in your mind than some people had, because some people had the image of Mysterio in drag. Taking it up the ass.
Like that one family size kid.
Mysterio in drag? You mean the chameleon?
No, that would make more sense.
Oh my god!
I love you, Peter. Ha 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 ha.
Why do you do this to me, guys? Why are you doing
Joseph
this
said
to me?
Mysterio in drag. What? Yeah. That's an actual
Well-
image I've seen online. Like Mysterio dressed up in Gwen
Just like a
Stacy's
ball.
outfit.
The thing is, if you say
with
Mysterio in
the,
drag, it's already
with-
believable.
No, even
considering
better.
he's like
Mysterio with the
with-
fishbowl on his head.
Yeah,
in Gwen
with the
Stacy's
wig
outfit.
on, but with the fishbowl on top of the wig. That's the image. That's the image I've seen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know what? I can totally see
that's
them doing that.
amazing.
Probably see him do that. Since I mean, I've heard.
Norman,
that
I
things
bring
are-
to you a Gwen Stacy Dakimakura. People have paid real premium money here for this shit off of J-List.
Yeah, people will buy like a V2, Ultra Kill, a body pillar. So hey, not too out of place.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh.
What the fuck is this shit?
I mean, that's
That's
a good
just the start-
question in any circumstance.
Oh, now I've encountered the spy guys.
Oh yes.
That's just Mysterio and
Well-
Gwen Stacy's wig. That's hardly drag. Old
No,
man.
No, I've seen a much more detailed image than that.
I
You know what was-
need.
you know
I
what was-
need to find
Despite
it.
all that makeup and despite all that costume, you know what? You know what Mysterio still has?
What?
Old man penis.
God damn it! That's gonna be a.
Oh, and getting back to Gar,
title.
Gar ends up having an encounter with the man by the name of I'm trying to
By
remember.
the name of
He's
Vandal Savage.
no that guy. Whoever Samuel Register, or aka the Zookeeper. That's literally the dude's supervillain name, the Zookeeper.
Yeah, not as bad as the White Man.
Didn't they
Oh, and
take
he's and he's also and according to Alex, he's known as the Blue Meanie.
But not as bad as the White Man.
Isn't the
I
Blue
feed
Meanie
him this
already
cake.
a Beatles Yellow Submarine thing or something?
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I think that was the reference. Yeah.
Delicious.
That's a reference.
Still sad that- I'm
Sounds
still
more
sad
like
that
a
Netflix
dead
didn't
reference.
get the-
I have fed the fattest shy guy I had ever seen cake.
You take
So sad that we.
He
still
must
didn't
go
get Luke
now.
Cage.
His planet needs him.
Still sad that Marvel still didn't do the White Man.
Okay,
White Panther. Make it happen, Marvel. T'Challa reincarnated in Wakanda as White T'Challa.
I mean, come on, if Peacemaker can get away with his villains, then I'm pretty sure Marvel can too.
Okay, so and Gar would also eventually end up in a will they or won't they relationship with Raven, and in the comics he
common
did.
sense.
I mean, I've seen some Rule
That's also common
33 of
sense.
Raven and Beast Boys.
What do you
so,
mean?
eh.
What do you mean that doesn't make any sense, Gizmo?
No, he
Dude, it's
said
kinda
common
obvious from the
sense.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was kind of obvious from the start, even from the
Yeah.
even if you just look at the TV show that they would have been a thing anyway.
Yeah, if the
Yeah,
TV
I
show
mean-
ran for another season, I would have been. I'm confident they would have been a thing.
Everybody kind of knew that they were going to get together one way or another. Hell, even Teen Titans Go pretty much referenced it.
Okay, and guess who decided to muck up of that relationship because he wanted to save his mommy?
Oh,
Was it
fuck.
Mysterio?
No,
They
it was
tried, but then
it was a man known as
Barry
the
Allen.
dumbest man alive. Thank you, Gizmo.
Barry fucking
Oh.
Allen.
of
Yes.
fucking course, it's the
Because of
Flash. Why wouldn't it
Flashpoint,
be?
Gar and Raven are no longer a thing, and because they ended up rebooting in New 52 and DC Rebirth. In New 52, Gar had a
Sally Acorn situation.
in New 52. Gar ended up getting rebooted it to be to have like a Red Hulk phase, and he was part of the Ravagers along with Terra.
Excuse me?
and
That was so fucking stupid. The red, making all the
The
blue
fuck?
shit and green shit red was so fucking stupid.
Eventually, Gar would go back to being green, and he would end up joining up with Damien's Titans after he got kidnapped.
Hey, dude,
by
it's
him.
not easy being green.
You
Was green
motherfuckers.
this way,
Damien literally tased him, and tased him while he was swimming with some babe, and then he just and then he's just like I'm like,
I'm gonna guess that it's you.
Damien, why would you do such a
Hey,
thing?
there we go.
Come on, it's guy rule number 3. Let him finish.
Hearts.
Yeah, continue.
Hearts, I have a bomb with your name on it if you don't give me any fucking hearts.
Who's sending so many
Pyromania!
notifications?
Yes. And I
Well,
got my bomb back. And one
I
coin.
guess you could say that because of Flash.
Headless Horseman,
Point,
please
Raven
give me
really
the
won't
pony,
be
give me the
enjoying,
pony, give me the pony. I want the pony, Headless Horseman.
Exactly. She won't
Fly
be enjoying.
with me.
She won't be enjoying
point,
the big green pony.
Yeah,
At this
Raven, the original Pegasister.
Raven, the ori-
Pony!
I'm starting to wonder who didn't get fucked over by
Pony,
Flashpoint
pony.
at this point.
I
the
know.
villains.
Superman got fucked pretty bad by Flashpoint
No,
because...
who didn't get fucked over?
The
Eobard Thawne probably
Villains.
didn't because
Darkseid is a fucking giant now because of New 52.
you know what
Well,
Eobard
Darkseid
Thawne
was
is
always
doing?
kind of big.
Not that big.
Yeah.
You know what Eobard Thawne was doing after during the whole Flashpoint event? He was basically just Fortnite dancing.
Fuck that.
What's this?
Just to pour
hey,
salt
man,
onto
you
Gary's
mentioned
wounds.
that
This is one of the few
Fortnite
times
man, I swear to
Eobard
God.
Thawne didn't do anything wrong.
That Pokey is
That was a
wondering.
waste of
"How did I-"
coins.
That Pokey was wondering, how in the hell did I get here?
This is one
Pony,
of the
pony,
few
pony,
times
pony,
when Reverse
pony.
Flash, not the
I have a
dang
fucking pony.
Oh,
bad guy here.
speaking of My Little Pony, there's actually some really, really surprising news. There's now pre-orders going on for a My Little Pony role-playing book.
Huh. I'm down with that.
Okay,
I'd
remember
like
this
to see
arrangement.
that. I heard the
Okay,
My
this-
Little Pony card game was actually really good.
From what I heard, yeah, but
They also had like the best card sleeves
this is
for
an
the money because
official
they were
thing
waterproof.
by Renegade Game Studios, known for doing the same thing with Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Transformers. They're now doing the same thing with My Little Pony, and it's called My Little Pony Role-Playing Game. And pre-orders are $55.
I need to see what their Power Rangers RPG looks like because I was trying to make one and I could never get it 100% solid, you know?
I'll put that in the broadcast chat too.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Yeah,
They even have
I'll-
expansions for the Power. They have
Oh, that
expansions for the
bounces
Power
around.
Rangers
Yellow,
one too.
green, red.
The
blue.
Power Rangers, it's called Power Rangers Hero of the Grid. They have expansions called Shattered Grid Expansion, Heroes of the
Yeah.
Grid Geo Ranger Pack, and
Oh, nice.
Heroes of the Grid Villain Pack #1. So
I
they
hope
got
they'd have Battle for the Grid in there. That's one of the biggest crossover events in Power Rangers history.
They got expansions based off.
I wonder if they did it better than the fucking video game.
Really? I'll go over there
Oh,
and
by
I'll
the
throw
way,
you. I'll
for
throw you
Heroes
like
of
a
the Grid,
discus.
for Heroes of
Look,
the
I
Grid,
pre-ordered the video game, and it was
He pre-ordered
not
the
good.
video game and he actually streamed it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Remember-
streamed the whole thing. It was
Oh,
perfectly fine as a fighting game, but it was under... it was
Underwhelming
very
as a story?
content light, and limited run games fucked up my order. So they put out the wrong version of the game on the disc, so I wound up getting the game late because of that.
Oh, if you're talking about the story, then that's something else.
And then they
Also,
this is
Alex,
supposed to
not
be
like
the only
Goldar.
this is supposed to be the only way you were gonna get the game, right? Right?
Well, there's
Then a
also
version of the
Switch
game
version
then
and
a
the
version
Xbox
of the game
One version.
Well, then a version of the game with even more content comes out, published by somebody else. And then a version of the game with all of the content comes out, published by somebody else, and it's far cheaper. So,
The mini run games.
LRG. We're fucking bullshit. Okay. So Sgt. Pepper and his Lonely Hearts Club Band. Nah, Zone 10 was responsible for having Slade fucker in the ass. Then you have the Tiger Gamecom version. I don't want to think about the Tiger Gamecom version of any game.
Hey,
But for
Actually, I need to get the Gamecom version of Resident Evil 2.
I'm still trying to get the emulator to work, man. I don't understand how the fuck anyone is
I
able to.
got the emulator to work, but oh, you fucker.
I got it to work. It's just that I don't understand how to go around it. Like, I don't get how anyone's able to play a game with this kind of emulator. Like, holy fuck. Am I supposed to hack the world, or am I supposed to play goddamn Resident Evil on Gamecom?
Yeah, that's a problem with stuff like that, because it's not very well supported.
Am I playing war games or what?
Well, you gave me what I wanted, so, you know. That's cool. I was gonna say, I'll blow you up, you don't give me what I want, but you gave me a heart, so, you know. Give me a bomb.
You gotta give me the prize.
I am the one, the only one. I am the god of Kingdom Come. Give me the prize.
Yeah, you can tell that.
Something to say. It's better to burn out than to
fade away. Tiger Gamecom emulation. I did it once through MAME. I used MAME too, funnily enough.
Do you use it through Launchbox?
This is why I stick to RetroArch.
All right, so now we've
RetroArch kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
No, it has its problems, but it does help with organizing your games.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with running it on my PlayStation.
And also, it's got some
other mini consoles
stuff.
Honestly,
I need to find the better thing, the better version.
Honestly, as much as I like RetroArch with how convenient it is, it's got a lot of problems. Like, just minimize.
Yeah.
It goes through the menus just if you minimize it, it literally goes through the entire thing as if it's already maximized. Like, it's whatever keystrokes and mouse cursor actions you do, these same actions will go through the menu.
The lever is right here. You
dumbass. Not all the games will be on the list, no matter how many times you scan it.
Yeah, because
Toad is an idiot.
Like, I have Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 in the NES pack. It will only read
I use
Castlevania,
Jared
not
says,
2 or 3 for some
reason.
reason.
I use RetroArch for SNES, NES, Atari Master System. I only use it for my mini consoles, and those are I've got those packed away now, so
I've been using those less and less over time.
I used it for like 64 emulator.
I really need the quick change badge.
Honestly, I've been using RetroArch less and less over time because I've been finding the individual emulators a lot better working than that one does.
Yeah,
I found Messin.
Some of them work way better.
Yeah, Messin works really great with NES. There's a Nintendo 64 one, which is
this
really
is almost
great.
unplayable.
PlayStation 1, Duck Station is really great.
I'm moving so fucking fast, and the explosions are causing the screen to just shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
Booty.
Shake your
booty.
Shake your
My suggestion is if you want something similar to RetroArch, but better, look up Launchbox. That's actually a lot better. It organizes your games a lot better. literally reads everything, gives everything cover art with no problems at all. But depending how big your library is, it'll take a while. And how
All right,
much
so
memory
we've
you
gotten
have.
everything for the from the shy that was stolen from the Shy Guys. Yay!
So hi, Iceman.
No, my
I forget what does Iceman look like in the
A tiny Eskimos, basically a cutesy ice climber.
so somehow cuter
Oh,
than
the
his
mark!
version from OG Mega Man.
And I got out before
Yeah.
Taurus wore off.
Didn't look that much different from OG Mega Man, but yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Oh,
Mysterio
this
and
is fucking broken.
Favorite who's okay, Alex? Who's your all-time favorite Power Rangers character?
Okay, so in order, Scott Truman, Tommy Oliver, Adam Park, and Jason Lee Scott.
Scott
What about
Truman's RPM, right?
Yes,
Power
and then
Rangers
Jack
RPM.
Landers. Jack Landers has to be on that list.
What about
There's
Power Rangers?
no
Bridge
RPM.
Carson, Sky Tate, those guys are fucking great.
What are we talking about?
Power Rangers.
Okay, but like, what was the
The Heroes of the Grid
Favorite
expansion.
of the Power
Rangers.
Rangers?
Yeah.
I cannot find. Oh, okay. So.
Oh, Tommy Oliver's obvious.
Oh yeah.
I cannot find the RPM.
Fucking call me a fucking stereotype all you want. Tommy's my
Yeah,
fucking
call me a
favorite
normie
ranger.
for liking Normie. Call me a normie for liking Tommy Oliver, but he's literally popular
Normie.
for a reason.
Yeah, there's
Normie.
also
Yeah,
no.
Let's
There's
see.
also no
Let's see.
extension.
Long-haired Native American guy likes dinosaurs. You know, that Alex might
Long-haired
like
Native
that
American guy that likes
character
dinosaurs and is into martial arts.
and in the martial arts. Yeah, Alex might like that character. Alex might have ulterior motives for liking that character. Right? Just maybe.
Yeah, just maybe.
Yeah, there's no RPM or.
Here's also something about Tommy Oliver. If they were to have waited,
Oh God, this guy.
Is
here's something to think
This
about.
bedsheet ghost-looking son of a bitch.
Yeah, the only expansion that has any SPD characters, the Ranger Allies Pack 1, because it has
Power Rangers, SPD, Power Rangers to the rescue.
But there's no B Squad.
Speaking of which, I can't fucking wait for the new Ron Wasserman theme. They've got the Redux in there. He did a new score for Once and Always. I can't fucking wait. Like for as many qualms as I have otherwise had about Once and Always, his Ron Wasserman always knocks the score and theme song out of the park, and they're using his Redux theme, which is the theme they should have used for the fucking movie. I love the Power Rangers Orchestra version, but there's the Redux version is better.
Do people still consider Tommy Oliver as the Turbo Ranger? Because he wasn't there. He wasn't a Turbo Ranger for.
He was Turbo for half the series, so
for like the entire time. Yeah, he was like there for like half of it. I don't think I consider him like a Turbo Ranger.
Well, I mean, Zack is still considered the Black Ranger. He was the first Black Ranger, so first Turbo Red, it has to be, Tommy.
Yeah, but that's different. He's been the Black Ranger longer than Tommy Oliver has the Turbo Ranger.
Yeah. I don't know.
We also have Time Force, we have the Psycho Rangers, we have In Space.
Time Force.
Time Force.
We have
Rangers.
okay, so there's another Mighty Morphin expansion, but this time we have Rocky, Cat, Aisha, Adam, and Alpha.
Alpha, Rangers escaped. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitude. Sir, we didn't get teenagers until 2017. Well, crap. Get me teenagers who are mildly pissed off.
They should really make a Power Rangers MMO. That really would kick ass.
Okay, so there was a Power Rangers
That
MMO called
would.
Power Rangers Online that ran in South Korea, of all places.
What?
They tried to bring
Oh,
it to
shit.
US via Steam Greenlight. It didn't work.
How'd that work? God damn it. Well,
Wait, hold on. Wait. I need to check something. I'm sure we all
Launchbox is
have
neat,
to-
Jarrett says.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Launch
sure-
Box is a great way to play your emulators, man. Trust me, it's a lot better than RetroArch.
All right. Now we've got another
Alright, I
party
guess-
member. A little thing known as Watt, who pierces defenses like it's nobody's business.
oh, good old Watt.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say the MMO was based off. It looks like the MMO was based off of Mystic Force.
It was partially based on Mystic Force was the stuff
Say that
they
again,
showed
got cut
off in the Greenlight trailer, but they had a bunch of other stuff they showed off, but you know, the game shut down, so before it could release in the US, so
Ouch.
God only knows why they showed mostly Mystic Force stuff. they-
Mystic.
I mean,
Did
of course, I
anybody
want
like
to power
Mystic
up my
Force to
newest
begin
party
with?
member. I just got him.
Hooray.
Did anyone like Mystic Force to begin with? I don't think I remember anybody talking.
I mean, Mystic Force was
I
Talking
knew
about
alright.
Mystic
It's
Force.
I
just
could have sworn Watt was a girl.
It's just I'm really turned off by the intro song.
Let's see.
okay, yeah.
Party.
That intro song is terrible.
Yeah,
have you-
Watt is a girl.
Power Rangers.
At least it's not Overdrive.
Okay, so
Overdrive
I'm
was
sure we all
okay
have
until they
a
went
favorite
to like the
stimulant.
speaking
Until-
roles.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lyrics. Thanks. Yeah, Overdrive is fine instrumentally, but the lyrics are the problem.
Power Rangers.
Actually, you know, it's not the
Operation
lyrics; it's the
Overdrive.
fucking vocalist. Power
goodness.
Operation Overdrive, Operation Overdrive. Imagine
It was more
somebody
of-
singing it like that. That would work.
Spider
Yeah,
blood.
I
Spider
actually-
blood. Radio.
Look, I know I'm going full Mustaine on this, but like
I'll have to
at least it's not like wannabe
believe it,
Linkin
honestly,
Park,
'cause-
you know?
I've never seen
Oh, like a guy, some fucker trying to be Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda all at once and failing at being both.
failure.
We're failing.
Emotional
failing.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, so I'm sure we all are familiar with Tabletop Simulator.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Somebody made Heroes of the Grid for it.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
And Kevin's favorite pack has been added.
The closest thing I
What
can think of to actually having a Power Rangers MMO is the
the
Saint
fuck?
Seiya MMO.
Oh, there was a Saint Seiya MMO?
There still
Saint
is.
Seiya
There's
is
like,
very popular in Brazil.
it varies.
Of course it's very popular in Brazil. Everything Saint Seiya is popular in Brazil.
It's sort of like how Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
are very popular in Mexico.
Yeah, keep it mind. Yeah, Alex. Remember, I had a
And
pen
Fighters.
pal who was very much.
Tammy, I'm sorry, your death was in vain. I have a pony now.
Hey, su puta madre, King of Fighters, de puta madre, wey.
Angel.
All right, now we get into General Guy.
God, there's so much
I'm General
pushback.
Guy. We're following the orders of King Bowser by guarding a star spirit.
You think that
As
there was
long as
a
we
sequel
secure,
to
we have
Power
permission to
Rangers
do
fighting
whatever we
in
want. You hear? I don't care for you, sir.
I hope there would be, you know.
You are,
Go
you are
land. You
rude.
just killed
Oh,
a
well.
You're
man.
rude, and furthermore, you're trespassing
So
in here.
when you're invincible,
Our toy box is off limits to the
Eh,
likes
fuck
of you. Our treasures inside the treasures inside this box are for shy guys only.
and the Star Spirit's fate is none of your business.
Oh,
Prepare
I'm
to
gonna
fight
go
me,
back to the
sir.
shop before I face off with Mom.
Taste defeat!
The
Charge!
agony of the feats.
All right, now we're fighting an
And by
onslaught of
guy.
Shy Guys.
You're fighting.
So
in
way to
by
go,
guy.
Land. You just poisoned the water supply. Way to go, Land.
Hanged man. That's lame.
You know, we. Oh yeah. Speaking of what,
Sharp key.
I was speaking of Saint
That's
Seiya
lame.
before.
I'm
Did
adding
you?
it to the pile.
Did you see that? Did you
This
see
is
the unreleased?
pitiful.
Did you
This
see
is
the
sad.
What was the unreleased thing?
Did you see the unreleased footage of the Saint Seiya Americanized pilot,
Oh, kind of, yes.
Guardians of the Cosmos?
Yeah. Have you seen the version that uses the Flock of Seagulls song?
Oh, so you mean the one that was sung by Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, that was the one I grew up on.
Yeah, I didn't know that theme song even existed back in the day. Hey, but I heard a clip of it and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, great! Now I'm fighting the Stilt Guys.
That stuff like that, it really makes me miss the whole Americanized stuff. If you
Oh
think
God,
about it,
they are called Stilt Guys. What the hell, game?
like think about it like this: if we didn't get Americanized Pokemon, we wouldn't have such an iconic name like Ash Ketchum.
Well, yeah, that fucking
Or the
theme
song.
is the
And
best of the
theme
best.
song,
Like it.
too, oh my god!
Gizmo, don't forget one thing. Ash in Japanese was named after Satoshi Tajiri, who was the creator of Pokemon.
Okay, who's gonna know that back
Yeah.
then though?
I mean, some
Yeah.
people would actually look it up.
Unless
Yeah,
you
but
know,
honestly,
you had
like, here's the thing. Before you even can take that into account, like, the Jason Page Pokemon theme helped make that show.
Yeah. Let's be
Because
honest.
that is the ultimate hype machine, that theme.
Oh yeah, he's still singing that song too.
Oh yeah, he's still got the fucking voice for it. It's unfortunate that the only video still up of that is dubbed over from the original, unfortunately. But I watched the original full video of him singing the Pokemon theme, and it sounded really good.
You know who ends up singing the intros for the
Capricorn.
Pokemon on
What the fuck?
in Japan?
Oh, I got the error room. Tears up.
It's actually Ash's
Shut
Seiyu
speed up.
herself, Rika Matsumoto.
Speed up.
He ends up singing a dub.
No. Oh, I'm saying in Japanese, Ash's
Oh,
Seiyu,
fuck.
Rika Matsumoto. Sung the intros.
Can I get out?
I mean, then it's not too out of
Is
place.
it
I think,
possible
like,
for me to
technically
leave the
voice
error
acting
room,
is
guys?
example.
Can I? I'm gonna try. Fuck.
You know, if they, you know what's
I
pretty,
guess I'm skipping the
pretty
floor
sad
then.
is that if they could, the dubbing companies, they could try and do that again if they wanted to, but because of how many anime fans now are like purists,
Well, yeah. I mean,
like they really don't either care or want that to happen anymore.
I
think
honestly, like,
I think it's because of poor kids that people don't want that anymore.
yeah, we don't want to 4-kidsify this stuff.
Well, I'm talking about the intro.
Well, yeah.
Funimation,
though, as well as like, the
Funimation
names,
did that
because
did that for One Piece for the first 4 intros.
yeah, I think that was
And
what
they still do it for
broke
Dragon
Camel's
Ball.
back. That's when people said no more, which is kind of sad if you
And then-
think about it.
Well,
Like,
dubbing
how-
over the
With Dragon
intros
Ball.
still happens sometimes. It's just incredibly
Yeah, but
inconsistent.
that's just that version is basically just them singing an English translation, though. They're not really
Yeah.
making their own theme song. Sort of like how there's a song Inuyasha. It does the Inuyasha intro has where it's changed where it's I think it was called Change the World or something like that. They have the Japanese, which is basically a Japanese song, whatever. But then there's the English version, which is basically the same thing except it's in English. That's basically what people are doing now. It's either leaving it alone or giving you an English version. They're not giving you a dub version. They're not giving you like their own take of the intro.
Except for Pokemon. Pokemon is still doing stuff like that, and it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense when they
that's the
the edits they
exception.
make, you know?
That's all the exception
You
of
know,
that
you know,
pleases me
Alice,
is
I
Power, I have too much cash.
one that's doing it.
You know,
Like
Alex, I
Sailor Moon's
looked
not
into
doing
the
that.
episode to the Safari Zone episode that they banned in English broadcast, and I'm
What?
like, you know, in hindsight, I think there was
Why would
more
I
than
want
just
that?
Ash having a gun pointed at him that caused this episode to be banned.
Oh shit, I got fake PhD. That's
There was
a
the
bad
fact
one.
that the Safari Warden was kind of into Jesse, and they were throwing bombs all over the place. To save the fourth star, Spirit Muscular, Mario and team disbanded the gang of Shy Guys toughs.
Muscular.
Slowly, it seems as if the life force is returning to the once bleak night sky. But the stars won't truly shine until the Star Rod is wrested from Bowser's evil grasp. 3 star spirits will still await rescue. Where in the world are they being held? And that'll be where I call it for the night because it's getting late.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this run and I'm gonna call it.
All right, so next time on Paper Mario, we will be starting off Chapter 5, but next week I'll be continuing Pokemon Soul Silver.
And I'll be streaming to get so I can get the fucking termites out of my house.
So we'll see you then. Poodles.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I just want to go to the boss
And we're
room
not
so I can
live.
end this run. Oh, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say is that not even the modern day anime not even the animes that are still around even pay homage to the American intros anymore.
Yeah.
Or at all. Like Sailor Moon is still getting anime adaptations, right? Not once have I heard the original.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm dead.
Not once have I heard the original Dink intro come back, not even as a reference.
Meanwhile, Pokemon can't stop referencing the original theme song.
I would have at least liked to see I would have at least loved to hear One Piece make fun of the One Piece rap.
Like how
That's never
Godzilla
gonna
made fun of
happen.
Zilla.
Right, something like that.
Hold on a sec.
Like
mean,
maybe
I
Luffy's
mean,
just
we
walking
did
by
make,
and they
like-
hear this kid trying to like rap out the story about Luffy and his stories, and then
You know
Luffy
what?
just
That'd
punches
be
him
cool.
out. And then Luffy just out of nowhere punches him out, and he was almost like, "What the hell did you do?" He's like, "Oh, he was spouting out garbage."
Then again, I mean, the guy who made the
Something like that. Something like that would have been at least a little funny to acknowledge that these were once a thing. But now it's just like, is the intro good or is it not? It's that's what we're wondering. And while that's a good thing to wonder about, it still would have been cool to maybe see what would have happened if, say, My Hero Academia got like an Americanized dub intro or
Oh, kind of. Okay, so look up Evangelion: The Lost 4Kids dub.
Oh,
That one's
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah. That one's so
What about my favorite 4Kids dub, Bully La Bully?
Yeah.
The poorly photoshopped up hamburger and hot dogs.
I miss it so much that I really wish that Toei would acknowledge Rock the Dragon.
You know what? I genuinely like that song.
I love it. I grew up with that song.
I blame you for breaking my love for it.
And you know what's funny?
Nice guitar line.
I actually hated Head Chala for like the stupidest
Why?
reason. But yeah, but if you heard why, you'd understand. Well, here's the
Okay.
thing, because every time I visited one of my grandmas, they would have nothing on but Spanish translated or Spanish translated shows and movies or novellas. So every time, like if I were to see a Stallone movie playing, you would hear Stallone speaking Spanish, not in the scene speaking Spanish, just outright speaking Spanish,
Yeah. Like dubbed.
and that's not him speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Or you'll see some novellas where it's like, it's like, ¿Qué It's dun dun dun, nada, dun dun dun, oh, dun dun dun. It's like, oh fuck this, because I want to either watch cartoons or cartoons. Then I saw this Dragon Ball Z stuff going on, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch the stuff when I go to my grandma's house.
Sorry about that.
Then I find out that Dragon Ball Z and on the channels that she owned on cable were also translated into Spanish.
Okay.
But because I thought every foreign language was Spanish, I started hating Chala Head Chala, thinking it was Spanish.
Apologies for that brief.
So the
bit.
moment I heard the
MIA
foreign
you.
language, I was like, fuck Spanish! And I just turned it off. I was so sick of hearing everything Spanish. She's speaking Spanish. She's speaking Spanish. No, I don't speak Spanish. Leave me alone. I just want to play with these toys. No, I refuse to speak Spanish. Let me play with my goddamn Sega Genesis. And then years later, I find out Het Chala
Was Japanese.
was not in Spanish, but Japanese. I'm like, oh, wait, it wasn't Spanish? I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, that's why I hated it for the stupidest reason, because I thought as a kid who was sick of hearing everything Spanish, being forced to listen to everything Spanish, being asked why I don't speak Spanish, thought that the Japanese language was Spanish.
Dang, Moon.
It's okay. We all say stupid things at times.
Yeah.
And I thought stupid
I
things
mean,
at
hell.
times. Hey,
hell. Some people think that.
you gotta realize,
People
literally
think that
all I wanted to do was play
Toasted and Bleach
stuff on
is
my PlayStation.
blind.
Like, you gotta understand, like, I wanted to play stuff on my dad's PlayStation. I wanted to watch Nickelodeon. I wanted to play on my Sega Genesis. I wanted to read Spider-Man. And then once those relatives came over, they're all asking, do you speak Spanish? Why don't you speak Spanish? Speak Spanish. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Let me play Batman on my goddamn Sega Genesis.
Hey,
oh my
okay,
god.
so in broadcast chat, what you are seeing right now is a blind man using binoculars.
Okay, so Ben just posted a thing. Oh, well, he posted a thing a little while ago. Members of the WGA have authorized a strike by 97.85%. It's our time to shine, boys. We need to start shopping out our scripts to Hollywood right now.
Wait, what the fuck is this about?
The Writers Guild is going on strike.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now because it's getting late.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
I'll talk
see
to
y'all
you guys
later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mm.